Welcome on in. It is Bell and the Birdman as we are watching 2nd and 7 in the Eagles.
Down. Oh, sorry.
Absolutely going crazy. No, Tank, you can never, don't turn your volume down, obviously.
Deepest apologies.
Vince Quinn, John Barchard, Hollis Thomas, Taylor Cradatis, all live from the Gatehouse. And I predicted 31-17, Vince Quinn, before the game started.
You did?
I feel like that's...
I said 38-14.
38-14?
Yeah, because I felt like they were going to get something cheap on the other side of this, because I don't think that they had their offensive line sucks.
Yes,
yeah.
very much so.
Yeah.
And Taylor Heinicke, is his name Taylor too? Taylor?
Yeah, it is. we got a double Taylor.
One
Double
Taylor
Taylor
is good, and the other one plays in Washington.
Yeah, no. But see,
as he's winging it
and
here,
see, there you
and
go.
no,
See?
get out, 3
No
and
flag.
out. Let's go.
No, it shouldn't
Okay,
be.
great.
It should not be.
Good.
It's like,
Just been very-
but see that's like the things that he'll do. He'll kind of energize the team, and I think they'll hang with us for the first little bit, because it's like that.
We're not going to go out of
we're not going to go
without a fight.
and we're still in the playoff hunt. It's like so, but it's like but Philly, they seem to weather the storm, and then exact what I call street justice. Let them know that you should not be in a fight with me. You should probably go get a ham sandwich and sit down.
Heinicke does have a weird superpower of showing up against Hall of Fame quarterbacks.
Yeah, he does. He does.
The punter just got crushed as the Eagles. They had like 5 guys that broke through on that, but it's going to be a flag and a first down. It's going to be roughing the punter.
It's going to be roughing the punter.
I don't know who that was on, but they had like 40 guys that broke through on that.
I guess that the punt block was on, huh?
You think?
Wow.
Roughing the kicker?
If it's running into, it's not automatic, right?
It's personal foul,
there we go. Personal foul, so that's going to do it.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
My goodness.
So who's
blame it on, is that to Reed Blankenship after freaking getting been inactive for like 3 weeks in a row?
Yeah. It was
Reed Blankenship.
Yeah,
That son of a bitch.
Son of an onion.
He gave a solid shoulder into the chest.
Yeah, but when you look at it, the funniest thing is they probably distinctly said, if you can get it, get it. If you can't, just shimmy away. Shimmy away, because the kicker is going to leave his leg up extra long, because if you catch it with it in the air, that's when they call personal foul.
Yes, and that they did, Vince Quinn.
Yeah.
As, by the way, just as of note, we for some reason did not set up right next to the heaters.
Yeah, nice.
There is a heater from Josh
yes.
Sweat, sack fumble, I believe.
Go.
Yes, and we got the
We
ball.
got it.
Hey, yo, Frank.
Tuipulotu.
All right.
Way to go, Marlin.
Let's go.
That's my boy. I don't want to ruin his name. His first name is Marlin.
Marlin Tuipulotu, I
Yeah.
think. Pilotu,
I only know his name because a damn Cowboys fan, but thought it would be funny to fake repossess his car.
Nice.
Exactly. Yeah. And I knew the guy, and I was like, he should have kicked your ass.
Oh, man, just
Nice.
Josh Sweat bull rush, man.
Clobbered Heinicke, and then Tuipulotu is right
it.
there and locks it in.
Give me that. Boom.
Which I'm so glad that this is happening right now, because I got to tell you, Tank, I would love your analysis on him, because he feels like the most underrated story of this entire season. Oh shit, they're tempoing
they're right there.
this. They're gonna tempo this. They're set with like 10 seconds left on the clock here. All right.
They go empty set here. Jalen Hurts is watching A.J. Brown go in an orbit motion from right to left. To his left-hand side, it's a designed run for Jalen Hurts, and he is got a first down.
First down.
That's nice. That was
That's
beautiful.
Nice. Now you talk about Josh Sweat.
So Marlin,
Are you talking about my boy Marlin?
Yeah,
Marlin is my boy.
He's gotten so much time this year.
Well, he's getting time.
Came out of nowhere.
But he was getting time last year. Marlin is if you go back and look at Marlin's tape when he was at USC. He used to dominate. He didn't really have any pass rush moves.
Short by half a yard.
Nice.
All right, they're going to sneak this in.
They're going to sneak this in. But Marlin didn't have – he got some plays in time last year. But when you go look at his tape, he really didn't have any pass rush moves. He used to just run people over, and he reminded me of a young me. When I used to just come in and just maul people and run them over.
And Hurts under center, and he's
sneak for a touchdown, baby.
Right.
6-0. Let's go.
That's what we're talking about, baby.
The route begins. Let's go.
Yes.
All right.
Hit him with it. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he was going to dance around there.
And this is one of the things when I was doing we were talking about you guys on 4th and John. I was telling everybody that I feel like we're going to come out and run the ball down their throat. We're going to dominate in the running fashion, just because we can. And we'll get some play action passes. I feel like we only have to throw the ball 20 to 25 times this game, because it's a bit of a cold game. Get out and put them out their misery early, and then we could run the ball down their throat, and it's going to be a Booby Sanders all day. Booby Sanders.
If Booby Sanders hits me in this cold, I'm going home.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing. If you're doing that in the second half and you got the lead and you're running the ball, they're already ready to go home.
Oh yeah, and it's like he was talking about Marlin earlier. Well, I think this is sometimes you don't wish injury on anybody, but I think he sees in the moment because Jordan Davis, he got hurt. And as you know, he was one of the stout guys in the interior, but it's also Jordan and him in that interior. But now he's getting more playing time, and he's showing you why we only drafted him in the 7th round. I was like, I think he's a great kid. I love the way he goes about his business too.
Well, can I give you something that's mind-blowing about this?
Yeah.
I was looking at the numbers the other day because I've noticed him literally from week 1. I was like, wait, who is that? Oh, okay, and he's been there every week. If you lined it up to the moment that Jordan Davis got injured, Marlin's played more snaps than Jordan Davis.
Right.
That's crazy.
Well, because I think he got his feet wet last year.
Yep.
And he's taking advantage of every time they put him in there. And I love to see a young guy do that, because sometimes, excuse me, you'll see somebody and they'll say, "Well, I didn't get a chance to do anything." I was like, "You're supposed to be ready." Because I had to learn that. I had to learn that too. Like my rookie year, like the first game, I got 15 plays, 15 total. That's not enough to get warmed up, really. Yeah. But being a young guy and was ready to play, and was like, okay, I'm only gonna get a small sample, but I'm gonna give them a giant portion of myself. You know that.
No, we know what you meant.
Yeah.
Why did you wink at me, Tank?
I was like, nah. But I just wanted to make sure I did exactly what I was supposed to do. But then I was a player as well.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to take. The reason why defensive players sometimes you see them pausing and hesitating is because they don't know what the hell they're doing.
Right.
That's why a lot of defensive coordinators, they simplify things, and when you simplify it, the player comes out, the true player that can make plays, and you're able to be yourself, and you're not a robot. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm waiting on the jackass to do, Jonathan Gannon.
Well, you're gonna be waiting a long time. So.
I know. Vic Fangio. Vic Fangio.
Well, can you explain? Because I'm Team Vic all the way. By the way,
thank you. You should be.
Yes, I've been Team Vic for a long time.
Okay.
But let me ask you, because you look at the defense, it's already one of the best units in the league.
Yes.
So how crazy good would it be if Vic was running this team?
Dude, you remember we were sitting here watching that Pittsburgh game?
Yeah.
And I was getting pissed because we did not continue to run that stunt. Do you know that those stunts that I'm gonna draw up the stunts that I feel like we should be able to run against teams, because sometimes we leave 6 in the box, 6 or 7 in the box. Now, if you put us a stripe to stripe, we don't have enough to cover all the gaps. But if you cut that up and get guys running around, you confuse the offensive line. They don't know who to block, and you're in that ass all day. Deepest apologies for that. Don't worry about it. But once you confuse,
you winked at me again. No.
Yeah, ladies listening. But when you look at it, that was the one thing that I took from what a lot of the defense coordinators especially Jim Johnson, not only Jim Johnson, Emmett Thomas, even my coach at college, they would say it's only going to be 6 or 7 in the box. You need that 8th man in the box to make them throw. But if we have 5 or 6 in the box, we have to cut it up because we don't have enough guys for every gap. So you cut the run up, and you cause chaos around there. So the running back is like, he's looking at everybody running like he doesn't know which way to go. Yeah, and he pauses for station identification, and pow, right in the kisser. Pow, right in the kisser.
Well, hopefully Jonathan Gannon is listening to you in some regard. I'd also just like to point out that on that opening drive for the Eagles offensively, they still know how to use the QB sneak, unlike the fucking Vikings and Bills.
Oh, my God.
Could not do that yesterday. 1st and 10 here for Washington after they, turn over the football here. And 5 yards. This is, despite the, the love for maybe not Jordan Davis, because I'm not going to pronounce his last name and screw it up.
Marlin
Tuipulotu.
I love Marlin. Yeah, but I like Marlin and Jordan together though. It's like you have when you get guys that are young, and they complement each other. Jordan is more of a power guy, but you got a power and move guy in Marlin. And it's like, and I think with them together, that 1-2 punch. Because if you remember, it wasn't just Jordan going in the game. Marlin was going in the game with him.
Yeah.
And so they were stuffing stuff.
And in that, I remember specifically as Washington's running it here, they're probably going to get
close
first
to a
down or
first down.
6 yards out of 7, so it's going to be 3rd and 1 here. But
Well, that's go ahead.
Because I feel like week 1 of the season, I remember explicitly there was a time where it was like Cox and Hargrave were spending a lot of time together, and then you'd see Marlin and Milton or Marlin and Jordan, and they played better than Fletcher and Hargrave, and it was like, damn, this is something serious.
We got those young bucks there. They're actually looking to make plays instead of looking to make sacks.
Yeah.
As I say, if we look at this, what I was going to say, they're going to run the ball a little bit more to get their offensive line some confidence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 3rd and 1 here.
Oh God!
RPO right up the middle.
Up, but Robinson found a lane.
You see the slant right inside. The slant right inside was great. But the one thing I do see some teams doing is starting to come from under center, because when you run out of shotgun, you can only go one way.
That's right. Yeah, you're pretty much tipping your hand most of the time on that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's been kind of you're right, Tank. That's been a nice, even with the Eagles, it's been kind of a new recent trend. Like,
come from under center, because you get
center.
and then you got the double teams and stuff that you can run instead of letting the guy run one-on-one.
Here you go, 1st and 10.
See, that's the crap I can't stand. You said where's the defensive?
You said 3.
No, but the defensive end to that side dropped.
Yeah, Reddick was in coverage, which we all love. We all love.
I hate that. We got a touchdown through on us last week with that same crap. That crap sandwich.
Listen, man, he just walked for 3 yards, okay? I think it worked out okay.
It's fine. It's fine. The sack leader on the team is just dropping back in coverage, and everything's fine.
God.
There's no problems with that.
Damn it, Jonathan Gannon.
I don't like it. I'm just saying it was only 3 yards.
But you handicapped your defense right there.
Yeah.
You put your secondary in a bind. You rush 3 from one side.
Here he goes. He's going to rush 5, 2nd and 5 here.
3 on 1st down.
Here you go. Mm-hmm. Nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
There you go.
All right.
Nice. I like that.
And now they're going to have to throw.
They're going to have to.
3rd and 5.5 or whatever it is.
Kelsey was having his left ankle taped.
He's just having to retape.
Okay.
It looked when I saw him, he was grabbing at it. It's like it's one of those taped. I was like, I should have got this retaped before.
He was limping off the field.
Yeah, because it was taped too tight.
I hope so.
No, that's right. I hate when that happens.
So.
It's like you're like, oh God, and then you don't want that blister, because it's going to come, especially if you leave it taped. And then you kind of lose consciousness a little bit because there's no circulation going down there.
That's not good. Just like this, almost first down.
It's a first down.
3rd and 4 converts.
Yeah, Gibson is a little battering ram.
I still don't understand if he's good or not. I can't tell.
He's decent, but he hasn't been able to become good because the offensive line kind of sucks.
He is Washington.
See, look at that. See,
there's nowhere to go.
But the pad level, I'm getting sick. I need to go in there and tell them about their fucking pad level again. I'm getting sick.
Way too high.
You see? Thank you.
Way too high.
Thank you, sir. The low man wins every time.
Yeah, it's they're getting last 2 weeks. It's felt like that with the run defense, and I don't think Washington's going to do anything different than Houston here.
No,
so
they're not.
line it up. 5 men down. Oh, almost down here.
Yeah,
play action.
Oh!
There's Patrick Johnson on the run.
Slay separated him from the ball on the reception.
Big play, Slay.
Woo!
That was a huge stick. That was awesome.
God
Marcus
damn,
Epps even
he's
needed
good.
to go lift weights after that hit.
That's crazy. But to your point, John, you mentioned that real quick about Washington. They're going to do the same thing Houston did, and I think you're right. I think we're going to see that a lot. If you're a team that's not very good, you're playing the Eagles, you're going to run the ball a million times. You're going to try to shorten the game as much as you can.
You're try to keep out their offense on the sideline because that offense can punch you in the mouth. The other part of that too is I feel like if a team comes and they come and they pass and they pass and they pass, and you get behind, you just killed your team. Why would you do that?
Yeah, they just by the way, Commanders just called the timeout. Just randomly.
Well, they called timeout because
22 in the first.
Because they didn't have a play down so fast.
Nope.
If you watch the Arizona game,
Yeah.
Watch some of the Arizona game when he's not getting the play in on time. That pisses a quarterback off more than anything. Get the damn play in.
Yeah. Let's. What is the biggest holdup when a play doesn't come in? Is it just is it indecisiveness?
Defensively?
defensive, any call.
Because offensively, you had that 25-second going,
right.
And then you may have to call an audible depending on what defense. Defensively, if they run a heavy up offense, he's like, you looking, what the hell do we run?
I don't know.
Like, damn it.
Cover two.
Nah, but you got to have a front too. But then Jim started giving us the carte blanche and the ability to call over 43.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And so sometimes
4-3 under, all that stuff.
Yeah, if you give us the carte blanche to call, just make a call. Just don't be standing around out there aloof, looking like a damn idiot.
Yeah.
Run something.
Some basics.
Yeah,
okay.
some basic stuff, but then you have to be in tune with the game too and know what down it is.
So interesting lineup there is they had Milton Williams on playing end.
He plays both.
Yeah, and he should. I think he's got the ability for that, and when you think of where this defense has gone under Gannon and eventually Vic Fangio, it's a pretty good fit.
3rd and 2 now here for the Commanders. Little play action.
Come on.
And wide open.
Oh, God.
Is Terry McLaurin. Was that 15 yards and more?
Yeah, 15 yards and more.
Not great.
Not great. I told you they're going to come out fighting.
Oh, man, there's
that was horrible.
Wasn't that the guy with the big Washington sign talked about at this tailgate?
He's been around.
Yeah.
He's some sort of super fan.
Oh, God. They used to have a set of twins that used to always sit behind the Eagles bench when we played in even at FedEx Field.
Yeah.
It was a set of large black twins that sat behind the bench all the time. And every time we was kicking their ass, I would look. They would start talking trash. They would start talking trash at the beginning of the game, and then we would be kicking their rump. Nice!
Oh, huge
way to go, Sweat.
There we go. Josh Sweat making a couple of plays early.
He was my pick as defensive MVP. Because he always has a good game against these guys. So
nice.
Just for tonight.
Yeah,
just for tonight. Just for tonight. Yeah.
Who would you pick for the season, if you could?
For the season, defensively, so far, it's kind of hard to pick anybody.
I
so
know
far.
it
but
is.
You got to go with CJ. You already got 5 picks. That's what you got to go with.
Let me ask you this, Tank.
Go ahead.
How much would you pay Chauncey right now? Are you giving him top of the market money?
I give him top 5 money.
Yeah.
But I would, you know what? I would sit down and I would speak to him and see what he's trying to do, because sometimes you get a guy and he nice.
Heineke's trying to throw it to the sideline. Did
they call holding on that play? It should have been a holding call.
Nope, no holding.
No holding call.
Dotson back.
He's back from injury.
And
I told you they're gonna keep this tight first.
Yeah, they are. And that was just a really bad call.
This is a bad zone. Yeah. That's bad
Bad.
zone. Bad zone. Yeah.
Yeah, Slay was way off. He had to recover from like 7 yards away from the catch.
because it was a zone, a stinky zone.
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing running zone and red zone?
No idea.
You run man under. Yeah, and you cover the gaps.
They had decent pressure too. I don't understand why. It's just that it's the weirdest thing. Yeah, it's first and goal here. It is a run, and that is near the goal line, down to the 1.
Down to the 1. It's kind of inevitable because I don't like his goal line, the way he deploys his goal line defense either.
And he's got the talent to have a crazy good goal line defense. Yeah.
Yeah, see.
I mean, you can run 6 guys deep on the defensive line, and they're all starting high-quality talent.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's crazy that every single run has been basically the same
run play.
And right up the gut.
Right up the gut.
Houston with Arizona, like everything works. It's just like the misdirection this crap. It's just a simple, again, same thing, touchdown.
Same thing.
It
is. And he's done nothing to do it. Nothing to combat that crap.
Simple motion from right to left or left to right from whoever. I think it's Terry McLaurin that goes through the motion every single time.
That was Dotson that time.
Dotson that time, and a simple handoff that just is like a small counter.
Look at that. Look at that. There's
it's
no way.
Unbelievable.
No way.
You've got a 4. Yeah, there's that.
See, look, and they know. See, the thing is, I would have movement there, because with movement, they make quick and decisive moves. Then there's no guessing. Mm-hmm. Like right there, I got to get my hands on you. Hell no, I'm going to the inside. It's certain blitzes that we had where if the man went inside, I didn't give a damn. He went inside. I'm bull rushing on the track.
Yeah.
I got a sack, forced fumble, and recovery on Scott Mitchell. It was called even fox alert snake. Everybody's all the defensive linemen are bull rushing on the track. The defensive ends get all the way outside because all the linebackers are coming. Yeah. Even the safety. It's like, throw it if you can. But you don't follow the thing is, you do not follow the offensive lineman. They're going to call when you get up there and everybody gets up in the line. The first thing you're going to hear the offensive center say is pack her down. I hear that, and I smile big as hell. You want to know why? Because that means the guard is trying to slide inside, and the tackle is trying to slide inside. I'm on a straight track. Try and stop me if you want to.
Yeah, exactly.
Diagonal's
not going to work.
It's not going to work, and that's what bull rushing on the track means. That means you go on that track. I don't give a damn what the man in front of me do. I'm on that track, and all of a sudden he stops. Wow, knock the ball out of his hand. I pick up the fumble. It's little integral stuff like that, and the littlest part that makes defenses good between good and great. We just have a good defense right now, but I don't feel like they're being deployed the proper way.
No, it's just a lot of talent that's around there that's propping up Jonathan Gannon. I feel like that's kind of what their intention was into this. I'm not exactly sure if this kind of trend continues where it's like, hey, we're just going to give up a large drive every other time.
Exactly.
In the third quarter.
That's what
How can you sell that to be like, I'll be your new next head coach or make the replacement?
Thank you.
But see, this is the type of stuff when you're 8-0 or 9-0, supposedly, you can't really talk about and bring up, right? Like
I bring it up all the time.
Yeah, everyone does.
Well, no, I bring it up all the time, man. Everybody's like, I'm Peachy King with everything, but like the last game, they did the same. We gave up a 9-play drive and a 12-play drive to the Houston Texans. The Houston Texans, no disrespect, suck ass.
Yeah,
but we gave up 139 yards to a rookie.
Yeah, it's really bad. A very good rookie.
Good rookie, but damn, we supposed to be beasts. We have superstars on each level of our defense.
Yep.
You telling me the second touchdown off of the 9-play drive, we dropped Hassan Reddick just like that same crap we just watched? We did that same exact thing. What are you dropping our ends for? So
passive. It's incredibly passive. And for a lot of guys that heard Jim Schwartz, and it's not a ton of the talent that's still left over here, but like, I just remember Timmy Jernigan coming into his locker room and be like, I love it here. All I do is attack. And you don't see that here with these guys at all.
It's like you don't see India. And every once in a while, when we get that little cookie or the little caveat that we get where we run in stunts and stuff. And it's like I didn't even, on one of the breaks, I'm going to draw up the stunt that we was watching. Because you can run it anywhere you can run it anywhere on the field.
Here's
Britton Covey's destined to get killed.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Awesome.
Hey, yeah, not really. He's thinking up
Here comes the Septibus, and
I know.
25 yards.
Throw him under it. He got 22 yards. You should have let just stay in his zone.
What are we expecting here? Because
I'm expecting them to kind of run the ball down their throat and probably try to score quick. I think they're going to run, and then they're going to throw something deep.
I think this is 71 yards to AJ.
just a good old bomb.
Just a good old bomb.
Look,
on a play action.
Devontae killed them last time. I'm looking at Devontae
I like
Smith.
that too. Mm-hmm. I like that as they quickly go back in a pistol, which means they're going to run. Mm-hmm. So there's that. There is Quez Watkins in motion. There's Miles Sanders gets 6 yards.
Nice. 7. I think it's 7.
See, and that's why, that's one of those things where you look at this team and you go, this is why it's a great team. Devontae Smith is 7 yards down the field. He's beating the shit out of his guy. He blocks him out beyond the sideline.
Exactly.
That's badass team stuff.
They're playing for each other.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
That's what you get with these guys. They bought into it. They're all after one goal. There you go, right there.
2nd and 4. A.J. Brown, first down.
He's hurt.
Is that right?
Yeah, he's pulling up a little lame there.
Yeah.
Hamstring, maybe.
Ah, man. That cramps. You can have cramps when it's really cold, right?
Or you think it's just cold weather? I mean,
it's cold weather.
I don't know. Let's
see. Right there. Yeah, look.
Ooh.
Yeah,
now he twisted it a little bit on the turn.
Cold weather.
All right. We'll see if we shake that off or see some ankle tape here. Looks like he's okay.
Now he's probably going to have to come over there and warm them hammies up.
Yeah, he's I don't know what happened, man. It just hurts.
It's cold out there. That's what it is.
Yeah, he's not even taking the helmet off.
Yeah, he's not going to take his helmet off.
No. 1st and 10 now. And a little RPO.
Oh, my God. That
read
was so
beautifully to Hurts.
Whoa!
Caught by Jack Stoll. No. Dropped in and out.
Oh, no, say it's down. They say it was catch.
Oh,
down.
nice. All right.
Okay.
I take it back. Jack Stoll, beautiful catch.
Hurry up and get up there and run the ball.
Yeah, seriously, go.
No, it was a catch.
Let's go.
Okay.
Wow, that's a nice grab,
Great
too.
grab.
Yeah.
Washington defender, I mean, he gets a good swat on it. He's got his arm in between Stoll's arms as he pulls it in.
No,
nice
it was a good catch. The ground can't cause a fumble, though.
They have not stopped tempo since they started. Here's Jalen Hurts. Nice little pitch and catch to Zach Pascal for a first down.
Nice.
Maybe may call it 11.
Yeah.
That's badass, man. To be 1st and 10, get a first down, another 1st and 10, get a first down.
Get a first down, yes.
That's high-level shit.
Yeah, but this is the type of drive that I want to see. Just because we just gave up that damn long-ass drive to them. Give the defense a chance to sit the hell down.
You can say sit the fuck down. It's okay. Yeah.
Sit their ass down and watch and go over what went wrong. Especially Jonathan Gannon. Get your head out your ass, man. What are you dropping our defensive end for? Come on, man.
Yeah. Could you imagine, like, when you were on those runs in the early 2000s, Tank, if, like, Derek Burgess or Javon Curse was just dropping back into coverage all the time?
But even I'll draw up a defense where they were dropping in coverage, but they knew what they were doing. But we also I knew that they were dropping. So if I'm gonna draw you up a defense, let me see.
We'll get you a whiteboard next time. I would love to get you a whiteboard.
Let me show you something.
There you go.
Let me show you something right quick.
He's drawing on a napkin now.
Yeah, you draw that up as we see Jalen Hurts drawing it up and shooting it out to Devontae Smith. A little out of his reach. Is going to be 3rd and 10 here. Man, oh man.
Birthday boy, by the way, Devontae Smith.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Happy birthday to him.
On some level, I had Devontae Smith birthday cake today. is how things shook out.
Oh, that's right.
Tank brought some family and friends.
Oh yeah, that's my guy. They I forgot my sister married into his family.
That's
right. I forget. Well, I told last time we went down there they were all at that tailgate as well, and some of them came with the commander stuff on, and I politely told him that I was not going to be a part of those shenanigans.
As Devontae
3rd
Smith
and 10 on a screen.
Right.
It was
gets
nice.
the ball there, nice 13 yards.
This is what an under-smash zone trap looks like.
Yep.
Like, bang, this guy's coming here.
Yep. And then tackle crash. Linebacker crashes.
This guy's stopping right here, and he's dropping. But this guy right here is through
rolling.
Here.
Starting about a D-end holding the edge and then dropping back.
Yeah,
Nice little pitch and catch to Devontae for 7.
That was the under-smash zone trap we ran. With the safety and stuff coming up through there. But it's a zone concept. He dropped and he would get coverage calls. So that's why I know a lot of the coverage calls, because he would have to know whether he's got the curl or the flat, slant flat.
But you're still sending at least 4, right?
You still sending at least 4.
Okay, well, it's not
exactly.
He's dropping Reddick
No,
back
but this guy right here, he would have contained, because he the defensive tackle, that would normally be me. And what I would do was I would see where they were lined up at, and I would make sure he gives me some what we call sugar, so that this offensive tackle could turn his back, and I would ricochet out of his back, keeping the quarterback on my inside because I was contained. And the reason I was contained was because we was bringing 3 other guys from the other side that they couldn't block.
So real quick, little 10-yard penalty on Dallas Goedert for holding on a 4-yard gain from Kenny Gainwell.
Oh God, was he holding? I wasn't really paying attention.
He was. It was
an inadvertent one?
Reaching across, grabbing jersey.
Okay.
All that stuff. Jalen Hurts in shotgun, 2nd and 13. Going
long.
To the
taking a
left-hand
shot.
side.
Oh,
Man,
God.
oh, man, how is that not a flag?
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
He didn't even look back. He just started pushing him. Did you see that
Juiced
shit?
again, yeah.
That's like,
Probably one of the most handsy corners in the NFC East.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
He didn't even look back.
He didn't look back at all. His hands were definitely up.
See, look, right there.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, dude.
Yeah. He gave him a forearm shimmy to the fucking neck.
Come on, dude. Before the ball even gets there.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Of course that's where they got him, Troy. Yeah. I think it's where he got him, where he shoved his forearm right up against his chin.
Yep.
There we go.
Side foul.
So it'll be 1st and goal, I think, from like the 4?
Yeah, something like that.
St. Juice, not Cajuiced.
Yeah.
Who am I thinking of? Was Cajuiced a running back?
St.
in like
Juice.
St. Juice.
Yeah. Oh, no, I screwed up.
He's going to get
Caboose?
juice. I don't
Yeah,
know.
there's a Cajuice that I think was a running back a couple of years ago, and that's I always get him confused. Yeah.
It was a Cajuice?
It sounds like a
Something.
TV. I think there's a TV character. It
might have been.
something like that.
Bust him, Cajuice.
Let us know in the comments if you got it.
Also, get ready for some Emilio's Pizza, too.
That's right. Prizes
that's
on the
coming
way.
Oh,
at the end
boy.
of the first quarter.
I cannot
Jalen Hurts
wait.
in empty set.
Oh!
I believe it's a touchdown because
We heard
it's a
some
pop
fire.
pass.
Yes.
Bang!
In your face.
Pop pass to Dallas Goedert.
Yes.
A la Tim Tebow-ish. But we won't bring his name up for the next broadcast.
Please don't. That was a
canoe celebration with the tight end.
celebration of mediocrity at its finest.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Don't disrespect
sports.
mediocrity like that, okay?
Mediocrity.
Not
I'm
mediocre.
As a pro, he was terrible.
Yeah, he was god awful.
He was terrible.
Not bad as a pro, Jalen Hurts, by the way.
Yeah.
And now that is I believe we're at 11 quarters or heading into 11 quarters with a touchdown scored in each quarter, which is new record, I believe, for the Philadelphia Eagles franchise. So,
wow.
14-7 with the extra point.
Bit of a knuckleball there from Jake Elliott, but it's in.
The wind when it's really not blowing here right now. But we inside, like I was just at the head house over there. Giggity. And it was like just windy as hell in there. And I was like, damn. But then I realized in the stadium as well, where it's just turned into a wind tunnel in there.
Yeah.
And then when you're on the field, it's a lot worse.
Yes.
And then, except for when you're sitting on that warm, tender bench. I've seen some people catch their feet on fire, though, on that on the heater. You know, where it comes out, everybody's standing over there. Because, if you're not playing, you're not supposed to be sitting on the bench.
Is that right? Yeah. Gotta be
because the guys who are playing, I want the heat on my hammies. Damn it, that's the worst thing. Is when, and I think that's what happened to double 11 AJ Brown was the hammy. When it's like because you try to the thing that the balance that I gained in doing it, especially when playing in cold weather, was I started using Flexol.
Is that right?
Yes, the Flexol.
It's like more intense than Icy Hot and stuff like that?
Well, no, it's not as intense as Icy Hot. It's not as intense as Tiger Bomb. Yeah. But I got Tiger Bomb on my sack one time, and I just leave it at that. It was the
Good
most.
night, Susan.
Yeah. Oh God, it was the most. Because even when you try to wash it off, you're like, oh man, it's still tingling. It's not tingling in a good way either. It's just like somebody poured some cold hot water on you.
Oh man,
it's like God, man.
Oh man,
give me some oatmeal.
Yeah,
that sounds like a good punishment.
Well, so sometimes when they don't really haze it, they don't really haze, but there are certain things you're supposed to do as a rookie, and if you don't do them, somebody may
slip it in there.
May take your jackstrap and line it with it.
Yeah,
and you're gonna be out there
That's just not cool.
Oh man,
I'm not carrying pads. All right,
or they may take a small Q-tip and just line parts of your helmet with a little icy hot.
Not cool.
Yeah, it's not cool at
either.
all.
But what is cool is this outside temperature. First and foremost, we got that correct.
Say that one more time.
Very cold out here.
No. Say this is the outside temperature part because it was kind of funny when you almost did get out. Well, it's cool.
It's very cold outside, and I would like everyone to stick their tongue on the middle pole. And then, secondly, if you do want something to warm you up, which I think is pretty cool, all you have to do right now is text us that you're subscribing to YouTube 215-509-5833. And then send your address, too, because we're going to send you some free Elio's pizza. How cool is that?
Yeah, we
Pretty
are
sweet.
loaded with coupons.
So many.
They sent us so many that it broke the envelope in the mail. It got lost for about 3 weeks in the mail, and then it showed up to our studio.
You sure it got lost for 3 weeks? When it popped in the mail, the mailman didn't help himself to some delicious.
Well, they were still under it.
We didn't do it. Yeah, maybe the mailman was like,
same.
yo.
But if you are dying, if you guys are dying for some classic cheese, some pepperoni, and I don't know if you know this, they make Supreme Elios now. So
which
I don't
know.
know.
I have not had.
So what is on there? Just like some spigots of vegetables or something?
Oh yeah,
and I'm calling them spigots.
Yeah, like
and I'm being nice.
The essence of vegetable is on there. Yeah,
because I have learned
an accent. Accent would be a nice word.
I have learned you get what you pay for. It's like this is how you learn that you get what you pay for. You go buy a candle from the Dollar General, and then go buy a candle from the regular store. See which scent burns out first. The exact same candles though.
Well, that's good to note. Also, again,
Fletcher Cox lost his helmet. And there will not be a flag on this.
So, again,
it just fell off on its own.
215-509-5833. Just show us in some way, whether it's by screenshot, if you want to be an old man and take a picture of your desktop or, even your television screen.
Prove that you subscribe, suckers.
215-509-5833. We're going to send you some pizza. How about that?
Yeah, high pizza for robbery and homicide.
And for one of you, we will send this napkin of Hank drawing a defensive play. We will include that with your pizza coupon. There you go.
Come on.
Little bubble screen out to the left-hand side. Terry
way to get him down.
Gets about 5 yards. 3rd and 2 coming
up. Way to go, CJ.
It's a huge play by these guys. That's what I'm saying. The secondary is just
the
all-stars.
It's the best secondary I've ever seen in this town.
Yeah.
It's the best one.
Almost.
Wow, almost.
I'm sorry.
Good Lord.
Jesus.
Come on, man.
I know I'd start something with you on this. But
you really did. They really did, but it's almost.
It's very close.
It's close. Because you got to remember, you had Troy Vincent in his prime and Bobby Taylor in his prime, but then we brought in Dirty One, Al Harris, and then we also had Doc, and at my rookie year, we said we had like one of the better strong safeties in Michael Zordich, one of the better and smarter strong safeties.
Damn, 3rd and 2, they get it. First down, Terry, very, very happy.
Scary Terry.
With his 5-yard reception.
But you know, I feel like this is a really good one, and that turned into great. I think with the more that they're together, the better they'll get. But I'm just not sure that Jonathan Gannon is going to get the best out of them. And I think that's the difference right now.
Yeah.
It's like because I feel like they would have way more interceptions if we force the issue. If we don't give quarterbacks time to stand back there, as a quarterback, you're in the NFL for a reason. If you get time, you're going to cut off somebody like a Thanksgiving turkey. Yeah, it's like if we continue to make concessions and give quarterbacks time and make them look like all pros. I.e. last year when we went down to play the Jets and the rookie quarterback
Zach Wilson,
12 or 14 with 2 touchdowns in the first half. How the hell are you that? How the hell are you not on your back yet?
They were record high completion percentage.
Exactly.
I mean, they made Juan Castillo's defense look good.
I know. And that was god awful. Juan.
That was insane.
That was bad. That was a whole bad move. Juan had coached the offensive line forever, and you put him in charge of the defense. Then you bring Washburn in, who's not listening to any calls that you're making. He's just running all wide nines. He's like, y'all just get in where y'all fit in. It had to be and then you fire a defensive coordinator who turns out to be an awesome coach now.
Yep.
And Sean McDermott.
No big deal.
No big deal. It's like so.
Then you fired another one. He's in Kansas City, winning a Super Bowl too.
Yeah.
So that's but I know it's neither.
We
a while back.
We fired him for good reason. It was about time.
Oh yeah,
it was time.
But that's where I don't know how you can fire Jonathan Gannon, but you got to do it somehow. Even
promote up.
Yeah, well you don't promote him.
Promote up.
There's nowhere to go.
Well, you try to get him a head coaching job somewhere.
That's not going to work.
That's what they were trying to do, and I don't think it's not going to work because I've seen him and I met him in person, and I was still unimpressed. He was like.
But he's a leader of men. Haven't you heard him speak at the press conferences?
Stop it. I've heard him speak at press conferences, and I say to myself, Jonathan, I was like, you realize we're watching you, right? When he was talking, he said, I say to myself, Jonathan, I was like, you're Jonathan.
Honest then. Who runs a better defense, Jeff Saturday or Jonathan Gannon? If you had to choose right now today.
Who runs a better defense?
Yeah, if you had to make the switch,
Not Jeff Saturday.
Jeff Sunday now.
Jeff Sunday.
Yeah, what'd you think of that move, by the way, Tank?
I thought it was stupid, but I thought it was a stupid move. And initially just in not really thinking about the move and thinking about what Jim Irsay babbled in his press conference.
Yeah.
He just wanted to coach. I think he was tired of all the analytics. If you listen to what he said. He's like, I'm tired of everybody going off all these damn analytics. I want somebody that's actually going to truly coach, who's going to coach from the heart and from the gut. And that's what you got on Sunday. If you watched it, he didn't go for it. He didn't go do the sexy thing and go for it on 4th down. He got a field goal.
Against the Raiders.
It was against the Raiders.
It is a perfect, like I said on the show. That could have been Jason Kelsey.
Yeah.
It could have been you, me, or any one of these guys walking in here.
Yeah.
We would have come out with a win.
Well, yeah, but it is true. But if Frank Reich would have still been there, you probably wouldn't have won.
Yeah, maybe.
And see the thing, what you have to look at is the way that game was won. If you watch that game, the way it was won, everybody seemed like they was a bit happy to play. It was like they were doing the right things, and it was like you were running the ball, and then you throwing it when you needed to throw it.
And you did it with Matt Ryan and Sam Ellinger.
Yeah, Sam Ellinger. And then not only that, you see when Matt Ryan bust out the afterburners, and got that first down.
You had like a 30-yard run or something. It was like, holy
do you
shit.
think he would have done that if Frank Reich was still there?
No.
Exactly.
Well, you wouldn't have had a chance if Frank was there.
He's been hanging out resting for 2 weeks and getting those fucking hamstrings ready.
Frank Reich had to be sacrificed for Matt Ryan to play again. That was the only way.
Well, what would you think if you made all these concessions to get this guy in here and you benched him? You already did the same thing with Carson Wentz, who you're able to get rid of. I was like, so at that point when you benched him, and then you turn around and get your ass kicked, handed to you two more times. Not only that, you fire.
Oh, blitz from the Eagles, a rare thing, and a god-awful throw from Taylor Heineke.
Tank is always right.
Oh, and it's a flag.
It's a flag, probably.
Holding?
Holding.
Give it a hold. Oh, no.
Yeah,
Slay's not looking fun. Slay's looking a little upset.
Illegal contact.
That's the last blitz of the half there. That's the first and only.
It's probably.
We're going to call it there. We have a quota and we hit it.
Mm-hmm.
Illegal contact.
It's football. What's legal contact?
My goodness.
What? Really?
He sneezed on him.
I know.
That's what
Illegal
happened.
contact, really?
Sorry, you touched him for a yard and a half.
I know.
And that is, they're not going to show us the replay either, ESPN?
Come on.
Good Lord.
You
All right, so
can't
it's
touch
on
it.
Terry.
It's on Terry
can't touch-
McLaurin.
Oh, you ran into him. Are you kidding me?
Terry literally
Are you kidding me?
pushes him off, and then
I know.
And Slay's
I know,
laughing
Slay's
about
like,
it.
come on.
They had it on Slay. He was laughing for a second.
Yeah, because the other
Unreal.
part of that Frank Reich thing, you fired the offensive coordinator, and you were calling the plays.
Yeah. I'll still take him here. Frank can come and hang out with the
Nah,
Eagles
not
anytime.
really, not now.
Bounce it out to the outside here, and
Nice.
two,
We got
three yards.
TJ. I know we got to get TJ to make that tackle better. It's like I don't like the fact when guys are jumping up after routine plays. Hey, you get he got
Josh
2 or 3
Sweat
yards.
down.
Ah, shit.
That is looking like a knee. Oh,
No,
don't
it's
even
not,
tell
it's not
me.
a knee.
No, I thought he was going to his knee for a second.
Ooh,
No.
yeah. His hand went down towards his knee
Yeah.
there once the trainers got out.
Okay. Did it look bad?
I don't know. I just
Slow.
saw him on the
Looked
turf.
slow.
I don't know. But
Uh-oh.
here's one of the things I am curious about, and I would figure that this is certainly going to be a factor.
Yeah.
How much Robert Quinn are we going to see?
Exactly. We should be starting to see more of them.
And we didn't see a lot of him in Houston.
Maybe because he doesn't know how to drop.
Yeah, see, that's all that stuff pisses me off so much. But that's definitely
Yeah.
it. That was, and Gannon was like, "Yeah, Howie, he could drop. He's perfect."
And Howie's probably
and it's
looking
like,
at him
God damn it.
Howie's probably looking at him like, Vic, go talk to him.
Yeah.
Go talk to him, Vic. Because put it this way. If it's up to Howie, I think Howie makes the move to Vic Fangio. If I could have recorded the jubilation that he had when he was introducing me, not to just Vic Fangio, Coach Fangio.
Yep.
Guess it, Coach Fangio. He's like, hey guys, have you met Coach Fangio yet?
Well,
And
yeah.
I was like, oh. And this was back in a mini camp before. I didn't tell that many people about it.
Yeah.
Because I was there as an alumni. I was
course.
just watching practice and stuff and chopping it up with the guys. That's how I found out Marlin had got his car. I said, which one of y'all got y'all car repossessed? And it was Marlin. I was like, he's like me. He's like, and it was a mistake. He's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I know the dude that did that. If you get a chance, go back over there and beat him up. He's a fucking Cowboys fan. Cowboys suck.
Taking cars for no reason.
Yeah, taking cars for no reason.
No big deal.
But if you look at it, the way Vic Fangio deploys the defense it's great.
Yeah.
But what we're witnessing now, we're witnessing a defense with all the tools to be really a shutdown defense. Our defense should be ranked higher to me because we have stars. We have superstars in the defensive line. Our linebacker core is fine. We finally have a linebacker core.
Yep.
We finally have a secondary that you're proud to call a secondary, that you're not worried about things. And that goes hand in hand because I was talking, I'm not going to throw under the bus, Avante Maddox. I was talking to him about when we had Alex Singleton and Nate Gary at linebacker,
Yeah.
and they threw a ball on 3rd down and long. And the thing is you're supposed to turn the ball back into the Sharks.
Yeah.
Those two fucking linebackers that we had, they didn't turn the ball back into nobody, and it was like they were cool guys, but damn, I need you to be a cool linebacker.
And I could feel that for about 2 years, which is probably
Yeah.
why Howie pulled the trigger this year. 2nd and 8.
Mm-hmm. That's
Here
Quinn.
comes-
I see him.
Middle of the field. Oh,
Way overthrown.
Way
like
overthrown.
8
Nobody.
yards high.
8 yards
I mean,
high.
God
That's sealed
damn.
on him. I know.
He does that, man. He's gonna Chauncey's getting another one tonight.
Yeah, he is.
He was,
It just
And I think
lines up.
let me see if the ball sailed on him.
it sailed.
I'm trying to see the pressure.
So they just nope. They
Nope.
just
Plenty of
hang.
time. Plenty
Nope.
of time. Nope. Just wow.
Well,
He
now,
was doing the double coverage anyway.
No, you know what I think he saw? I think what happened, he was about to throw it like real hard, and then he saw 57 pop up right there. I was like,
I didn't see
oh, not
3rd and 8. Nobody in the backfield for
come on.
Heineke, and man, he finds
Scary
fucking
Terry.
Terry for 11. TJ
Yeah, that
Edwards
was
is somehow on the coverage there.
Yeah, it was the rock combination. See, look.
Okay, yeah, it was.
See,
It
look.
was.
Yep.
See, look. Mm-hmm.
And they're just inviting him inside to the slant. What the deal?
I don't know what this defense is called, but they need to
Shit.
they
This
need,
is called shit.
Scared
exactly.
turtle.
They need a shit cannon because this is what they run when they give up all those long drives.
The
And then
safeties were 25 yards high.
deep. Who the hell are you going to cover?
Unreal. Yeah, on 3rd and 8.
Yeah, they were 10 yards off of the catch that was the highest route on the play.
Unreal. Here's to the right side with Gibson, and he gets 5.
Nice, Marlon.
So what? This is just going to be a shootout with the Commanders? Is that what's going to happen?
No, that's why I told you that this is like after they're probably going to score here, tied up, and then we're going to kick sparks from their ass.
Yeah, and again, like this is what they want. They're just going to keep running and plugging and a couple yards here and there.
But see, what they want to do, they want to stay in the game. The Eagles need to hold up a blow up.
Yep.
Yeah, they just want to feel good about themselves and be in it by halftime. Yeah. That's the biggest victory for them. If they're in one score at halftime, it's a good game.
2nd and 5. Motion from right to left. Another handoff here for the Commanders for about 2.5 yards.
Nice. About time. Come on, get off of them. Get off of them, Fletch.
3rd and 2. Yeah,
you saw him.
Yeah,
because the dude was holding them. And I know that when the dude holds you like after the play, after you didn't disrag them, it's like we need to start cutting up the run really, because they run the same crap over and over again. When they keep having success, that's their bread and butter.
Yep.
And that's terrible coaching when it's obvious you don't adjust to it.
Thank you. Jonathan Gannon blows chunks.
And now let's see if he blows chunks here again. 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
Commanders are 5 for 6 on 3rd down as ESPN is throwing that up right now. And I think they're going to run it right up the middle here. Here it is.
Yeah, there we go.
Up the middle, bounces to the outside. Nothing doing. I think loses a yard and a half.
Oh, wow, wait. So when there's 5 men on the line of scrimmage, when you put 5 on the line against a running
stop
team?
The run?
No way. No way. Same thing happened in Houston.
I know.
You had 10 days for this.
I know.
You had 10 days for this.
Way to go. That's why.
Fletch just like a bowling ball.
Yeah, he was pissed at the dude who was blocking him. And I knew that was funny.
It's ridiculous.
They're keeping it on.
I think
Here they go.
Now
they're going for it, 4th and 1.
This is dumb.
Now, this is a good time to have Patrick Johnson in instead of Robert Quinn, and you send 3 and drop 1 guy back. Now's the time.
They just flashed to Jonathan Gannon, too, just like he was going to do that.
Like he's fucking this up.
And now they just bring 4 down.
Ooh, there's 5 at the line.
Oh, man, those were zeros. Those were zeros. Yes, delay a game. There we go.
Yeah, bad teams being bad. Yeah, you love to see it.
Delay a game. Idiots. Excuse me, 4th and 6 coming up. You would imagine it's a field goal.
Field goal now.
Although this is
Riverboat Ron.
This is going to be a miss. I can feel the wind right now. It's right across the street. Like, yeah, this is going to be a miss. Man, really, really bad timing there.
God, the flag should have been thrown.
Oh, God. Offensive coordinator's going, what the fuck are we doing, guys? What's the offense? What is it? Scott something, isn't it? For the
Scott Turner.
Scott
Turner's kid.
Turner's son.
Wow.
You would think he would be better.
You'd think.
All right.
Well, not because Noah was
44 yards.
Noah was a horrible head coach, but he was a good offensive coordinator.
Yeah. Here's the kick, and it is
no good.
Ooh, oh, man.
So close.
That is a weird wind.
I know.
You've had a really good hot streak this year with some good calls. You called the Arizona missed kick.
Oh, yeah.
What was so fun.
I call that sitting at, because he was they showed him, like, right before he took that kick. They showed him in pregame. He was missing the kick the exact same way. They're from the exact same distance. I was like, yeah, he ain't gonna hit this. And the exact same way. I was cracking up. And he missed every one that he kicked, including the one in the game. I was like,
thank
damn.
God.
I know, yeah.
14-10 then for the Eagles, who have scored on every possession.
Yes,
and,
looking for them to score again coming out. I think this should be. I think this should be a nice long drive to put an exclamation on point on going in at the half.
Yeah, because
they get the ball back coming out.
Yep.
I don't know about you, Tank. I need a warm up with my feet at halftime.
Yeah, you're not the only one.
I didn't bring the thick socks today, bro.
I mean, either. I put on some regular socks because I wasn't really thinking. I was like, damn it, I should know better. I'm a masterful tailgater. I've done this before now, and I was like, note to self: you always wear the thermal boots, and then you don't have to. You just wear a pair of regular tube socks. So,
yep.
But if you don't, and you put on regular sneakers with regular socks, you'll pay. You're gonna pay.
Paying for it right now.
Yeah.
As somebody who can't feel his toes, yes.
Yes.
But the amazing warmth of the Gatehouse is right over to here.
It's cleverly hit to our right.
It's our bad. It's not the Gatehouse's bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad either. The way that you guys set this up, not underneath a heat lamp. I'm a little miffed at this.
All the customers are sitting underneath the
That's
players.
true. It's very true.
Is that what you're going with? Really?
We didn't want to disrupt. Yeah, exactly.
Really? Is that what you're going with?
This is the best viewpoint still. So you know,
I'm not. I have to turn my head to look at the game. I don't know what you're speaking.
Well, you can
of.
turn your chair if you want. You can slightly angle and like look back at us.
oh man,
But then I would have to hold my microphone because then I got my gloves are in my car. I was like, I got all the way to the appearance. And I was like, oh, hell, we're outside. Son of a bitch. Yep. And then so then I'm sitting over there. Then I'm sitting on one of those plastic seats.
Are you looking at this?
We're getting a terrible Rocky Jalen Hurts graphic.
Oh, God.
Is that Mariucci somehow in
I think
making his way?
Sirianni.
Was that supposed to be Sirianni?
Yeah.
That looked terrible.
That's so good. It's so bad. It's so
I
good.
love
It
it.
is horrible.
It's my favorite.
It's
It's
so
your
awful.
favorite?
It's always so weird. Like,
It's so bad.
not brand for ESPN.
Yeah,
Yep.
I know.
It's like those Japanese things that they would do to comment on the news a couple years ago that would always go viral. You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
yeah.
They would always do those Japanese, like, really goofy recreations of news events.
It even broke down Les Bowen versus Jeff McLean in the infamous
That's
punch
right,
at the
it
podium.
did. It did. We got to pull that back up at some point and analyze that.
Who punched who?
I think it was McLean punched Les Bowen, or the other way around.
Oh,
Les
really?
went after that. Yeah.
I would figure McLean
see
was the
that.
punchy.
Yeah.
You know, he
That
was the
That was
punch.
right around when Vic came and DeSante was still here, and it was like 2010, 2011,
okay.
somewhere around
I was in Houston.
there. Yeah, hanging out in
I was
Houston at that
hanging
time.
out. Yeah, I was. Yeah. No, what was it Houston or Carolina?
Carolina.
Yeah.
First and 10 for the Philadelphia Eagles. 10 minutes here in the second quarter. Jalen Hurts letting it rip.
Oh, man.
He got there a little early.
Smitty killed on that
And
hit.
Devontae
He got there a little early.
felt that.
Yeah, he felt that. He got there a smidgen early though.
Now, if he thought, you remember earlier in the season when it was raining against the Jags?
I thought I heard fireworks.
Oh, did you? Oh, well,
Okay,
No,
we're gonna
I mean,
see what this
maybe-
next play is.
I'm
I
just
don't think
thinking.
we're that far behind.
I don't think so
Smitty got
either.
crushed,
He got
though.
crushed. Oh,
God
yeah.
damn.
Man, oh man.
Man,
And if he thought it was cold against the Jaguars in the rain, what is he thinking right now?
I don't think he thinks it's tall.
Second and 10.
Go
Little
ball.
blitz
Oh,
showing.
man.
Caught by Devontae right away for about 5 yards. Make it 4.
Yeah, they let that out. They let that outside guy go. It's like, come on.
Yeah, that was a completely uninhibited rusher off the edge.
Well, yeah, I think they ran a stunt on the edge over there, and I think they didn't pass it off well.
Dick.
Come on, baby.
Yeah.
I
Plenty
know.
of time.
Jordan, I don't know. Which one? One of you? Or Lane?
One of you
I guess
sons
it
of
was
a
on
it
that
was,
team.
it was on one of those suckers. If you watch, he kind of like ran a little stunt.
3rd and 5 here.
Yeah, so they ran.
Eagles set with 10 seconds left.
Yeah, empty set here. As Jalen Hurts, they do bring some pressure. Devontae Smith yet again. He is
Nice.
just
There
gonna
we
cook
go.
these guys.
Oh, man.
That's my man.
How come he is just such a good game against Washington? What is it? What are they seeing out there?
He's from that way.
Is that what it is?
Hey, you didn't just say you just know his family. That's where they from.
Oh, duh,
They're
right.
from the DC area.
I forgot about
because
that.
my sister lives down there. She brought me some tender, delicious food up here. I made her put it in my car.
Yeah, your sister's cakes were ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just
So
like this
good.
Jalen Hurts throw.
Come
He's
on,
going
Jalen.
deep for
AJ,
it's
and it's
intercepted.
picked.
It's been intercepted. Unreal. Double coverage. First one of Jalen's like really bad throws, and they
Oh,
keep
this
going
is
to
huge fucking
35,
return.
40, making the 45, and a tackle by Dallas.
I
Got
think-
it.
Flag. It's a, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
there's a flag, and
Yeah.
even if the flag is on the Eagles, if it would be,
no.
I would bet he's down after the interception.
Yeah.
There's no way AJ didn't touch him on the way down
Man.
inadvertently, but still.
There's no way that's on Washington,
It's
right?
it's on Washington.
They're
it's
they're
on return.
discussing. They're okay.
Fuller's in the huddle, so we're going to see from Washington. We'll
Clean
see his
interception
reaction.
there.
Yeah, look,
I was just trying to see if it was before. They're saying it's before.
look,
All right,
yeah,
no,
it's not- yeah.
no, it's on the Eagles.
He was correct. Oh,
It was in
it was in his hands.
in bounds.
It was in his hands in
Ouch.
bounds.
All
But
right,
he's
we're
down
going to
there.
have to see on the tape if he got touched.
Let's
Yeah, he's
see.
touched right
Here
there.
we go.
Look.
Replay
Look,
right
see, look.
here.
Oh, man.
Possession.
Yeah. He's down right there.
Contact with
Yeah.
the foot, maybe.
Yeah.
No, that's
he's
a
down.
good-
No, he's down.
That's,
it's interception, but he's down right there.
That's an unbelievable interception, by the way.
And
To have it be on
I got
AJ Brown's
yeah,
fucking hands and then
yeah.
get ripped away.
Oh man.
So it wasn't a good ball. Let's just. I mean, it was on.
What you-
It was
whoa,
there.
whoa,
It was
whoa,
a good
whoa,
ball.
Whoa. That was a good ass ball.
But,
it,
like-
hit AJ in the hand. AJ hit that back to the other guy. You couldn't put the ball no other place. You had two guys on you. And that's the confidence you have in A.J. Brown. Nine or 8 times out of 10, A.J. Brown will come down with that. So, and this is what I told you guys. It wasn't going to be easy coming out, but we have to exact what we call street justice and put them on notice. Our defense needs to come out right now and either get a turnover or 1, 2, or 3 and out. It should not be any of the bullshit that Jonathan Gannon continuously runs and pisses me off.
And pisses off everybody. I mean, it was so funny to hit the bye week, and like in our Discord, we have all, you know, people are just talking all the time in there. And the bye week, there was so much conversation about, oh, well, what if we fire Gannon? And you know, it's just like, it's so crazy to talk about a team that's undefeated and firing the defensive coordinator, but that is really how everybody feels.
Well, everybody felt because we watched the game. We just watched a couple of plays where he rushed 3. Where he was supposedly trying to rush 4, rushed 3. But still didn't have contain on one side. And the quarterback, what'd he do? Scrambled to that side? That time he scrambled to that side and just got 3 yards.
Yeah.
In Houston, he scrambled to that side and threw a touchdown. At what point does somebody say, hey, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, we've been saying that for 2 years. Yeah, it's been 2 years from the jump. Yeah. But it is crazy that he hasn't learned or adjusted to it. And that's the shocking thing.
And this was the one thing, too. We thought he turned the corner at some point this year, and you start praising him a little bit, and then all of a sudden it's like
they show the Navy Yard.
Oh yeah,
hey, that's like almost where we are.
Yeah, they should have come on down to the Gatehouse. We're right here.
I know, we're right here outside, freezing our tickets off.
That's right.
Hi guys.
R.I.P. to my right toes.
Oh man, the Battleship New Jersey.
Is that what we heard? They fired a cannon off. That's what Taylor heard. They heard them firing the cannon.
See, I told you.
Yeah, no, you're right. Down by contact at the 14.
Yeah, because when he was touching his knee and his leg.
So yeah, and then with the penalty yardage, I would figure that's what got added on. Might have been about.
No, I don't think they got the penalty yardage.
Yeah. Okay.
1st and 10, they go ace tight formation. Man, they love that motion from right to left. Yep. Hey, what a surprise! Right up the middle for about 6 yards.
Yeah, but you know what they're doing that motion for, don't you? To see if you're a man.
That's it.
If you're not a man, they outflank you on that other side.
So, man, AJ turns on the burners there too. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's right where
exactly.
it needs to be.
What did I tell you? I told you it was right where it needed to be.
Yeah,
you're right.
I think that's cold weather too.
Yeah.
It's just what it is.
It is what it is. First interception since week 4 in 127 attempts.
We were just talking about how that was a superpower, Vince Quinn. I think we jinxed him on that.
Come on.
2nd and 5, they run it again.
Yeah, see, this is what I don't like in Jonathan Gannon's defense. It's like our guys up front are playing soft.
It's just
softs.
Doesn't make any sense to me, especially when it's just like 80% going to be a run here.
Yeah,
like 80%.
Taylor Heineke is not Taylor Heineke. He's not a world beater. I will try to make him beat us. Now, as you saw, he was throwing the ball up high and stuff.
So 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
Ugh. Here comes the stupid motion from.
Yep.
There it is.
All right, 5 on the line.
Mm-hmm.
And they are going to run it again.
There you go.
And they
are maybe now.
They're going to get it.
First down, yep.
See, the frustrating thing with all this for me is that when you're looking at Washington's run attack, it's not nearly as good as Houston's.
Nope, it's not good as Houston. And if you think Houston's good, go look at Tennessee's.
Well, yeah, and that's going to be coming. Also, Green Bay for
their
running attack.
That 1-2 punch. Yeah.
Yep.
But see, look. See how they moving the crowd. Look, throwing them out the club.
Well, at least Robert Quinn's on the field now.
Yeah, he's on the field now.
They're just running basic wham crap.
He has to get guys had to get their pads down.
Yep. Now play action from Heineke, and it is broken up. Great time.
Marcus Epps.
Crushed the receiver on that one and pried it loose. Nice hit.
I thought he was going to pick that.
Never a doubt with Marcus Epps, right, guys?
Yeah, Marcus Epps. This is my guy.
Quentin Michael Part 2, baby.
Watch this.
He looks awesome. He looks really good. He does.
He's smart though. It's like, and I've had a chance to talk to him. See, watch. Look. He reads it. Reads the quarterback. Bow. If he read it just a smidgen earlier, he would be dancing in the streets.
That's right.
Excuse me.
Oh man. You are excused, sir.
Got a little cold there. Deepest apologies.
2nd and 10 here for the Commanders.
It's gonna be something quick.
Oh, they're following him in man this time.
Come on. Ah, shit. Come on.
And
nice hit.
It's not
Come
bad.
on. We
4
giving up
yards.
too many fucking yards. That shit is kidding me. Yeah. Oh, God. Jim Johnson would be going nuts on the sideline right now.
What are you doing?
The hell are you
Make
doing?
it one-dimensional. And they should. Like, this is the team you like.
It's a one-dimensional team.
I don't get it.
Yeah, it's a one-dimensional
For the
team.
most part, yeah.
All right,
There
we're
she
gonna
Oh, God.
we're gonna go Barney,
15th
Oscar,
season.
Tiger.
Nope. Cover 2 sticks. Look, watch. Everybody going to be off.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, they got, watch. They might run a
Yeah,
no,
third
they-
and
safeties,
6.
20 yards
Go
back.
get him. Go get him.
Four.
Nice.
The throw
Oh,
wide
my
open.
God, there's nobody in the middle
Curtis
of the field.
Samuel to the midfield for a first down. Jonathan Gannon needs to get his key card revoked tomorrow, maybe, if this keeps happening.
Oh,
Unreal.
God. Oh, God. Really?
Unreal.
Let me see who we got.
It's so bad tonight.
It's bad
I know,
all
watch
the
it.
time.
It's
Like
so
they,
bad.
Who the
tonight.
fuck is supposed to be covering him?
that's crazy.
That's, I believe Kaiser White's supposed to be sitting in this window.
It's a bad zone.
yeah,
so
like
bad.
it looked like Josiah Scott was in and dropped way off to the other side when he was lined up over Samuel.
It's a really bad zone.
Something's terrible there.
Yeah.
Who are you afraid of playing man with?
I don't
Thank
know. I
you.
have no idea.
Like,
Thank you.
Who
Thank
is
you,
it?
Taylor.
McLaurin? That's it.
That is it.
And you
Here
got-
goes-
Oh, it's a
it goes
massive
behind
high snap.
Heineke, and he is down to the Eagles.
Throwing it away.
My
No.
goodness.
He just
Nope.
gained like 20
no,
yards.
No, that's a flag. It didn't make it to the line of scrimmage.
I think it did.
No, it
I think
didn't.
it did.
No, it didn't. It went out of
I
bounds.
think it did.
It might have made it by a
But he
yard.
wasn't-
No, it
I
didn't.
thought he wasn't out of the box.
No, no.
Oh, this is
No.
going to be
Watch this.
Okay, here we go.
Let's see.
And he's not out of the box.
Okay, so
Wow, way over his head.
they're not going to show where the line of scrimmage
He
is.
ran back like 10, 15
Yeah.
yards on this.
That was a Sale Malu type of snap. That was
And he's
my
still
God.
he's trying to get outside the pocket.
Oh, he gets outside of the pocket, and I think
Nope.
he just
It's out of
gets
bounds.
it.
See, it's out of bounds.
Ooh.
It's out of bounds. It's out of bounds.
That's a
No,
did
that's
they
out of
challenge
bounds.
it?
Neither challenge that. It's out of
Washington's
bounds.
calling a timeout.
They can't get a play
Yeah, it's
off
out of
after
bounds.
that. That's unreal.
Washington called a timeout, which means Eagles have forever now to analyze that play.
That went out of bounds.
if they're
Before the
smart
line of
enough to
scrimmage,
analyze
yeah.
it.
It went out.
think
That's
we're
what I'm
gonna get
saying. It went out of
another
bounds. I don't think we got another.
Let's
replay.
go to check, see what Twitter thinks. You
Oh,
guys think that
God.
was out of bounds? Tank says it was out of bounds.
I said it was out of bounds long before the line of scrimmage because I saw the black line. It went behind the ref. The ref was at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the angle that it has to take to go past the ref like that, it probably went out about a yard short.
Yeah, 2 yards short,
Yeah,
actually.
that's-
Because it was sailing. I was like, yeah, that should be. And you saw the DB was like, throw the flag because it didn't make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, a lot of people saying it's grounding.
Yeah, intentional grounding.
Is there a guy in Washington that you played against?
That I hated playing against.
Yeah.
Or that you love playing against.
Oh, yeah, that's even better. Yeah. Who did you know? Like, all right, I'm gonna get mine today.
You could, but you could never really have that type of mindset because you never know what that guy comes out with. It's like, oh yeah, I got a pigeon. Oh God, he's giving me all I want. So it's like
So
you
it's
have
like after the first snap, maybe.
after the first little bit as you kicking
Yeah.
their asses, like, oh yeah, this is going to be a good one. And then you start laughing at them, and then letting them know, I know which way you're going. Don't worry, I'm going to go there first. But it's like I like the you always had to be on your game when you was playing against Larry Allen, Will Shields. A lot of people was like Randall McDaniel. I used to kick his ass. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
When he was in Minnesota, it looking like a praying mantis. I was destroying his ass. I was like, that was when they had who was the Brad Johnson. Brad Johnson was
Brad Johnson
was in Minnesota.
Yep.
And it's like if you go back, you'll find some footage when they had Robert Smith, Chris Carter, J.R. Reed, and they had a good tight end as well. They were killing, and I was destroying him. And my defensive line coach was like, he said I didn't know any better because he didn't know. He said I didn't know that I wasn't supposed to be kicking his ass like that. I was like, man, please. I was destroying him. I didn't know. Sometimes when they came in the game and they had like a rookie in there, I didn't know that he was scared just by the way he lined up and his eyes was real big. I was like, yeah, this is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Mike Singletary big?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mike
yeah,
Singletary.
like that.
Yes,
That
Mike
was
Singletary.
nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. So
they still didn't call it. No, they didn't call it.
Commanders 2nd and 10.
With Chris Samuels lined up in the backfield. Watch that on the passes out of the backfield. And he's also been running the ball as well. So
hey, look, the defensive line actually shifted, and it didn't matter because Curtis Samuels still gets about 4 yards there.
I know. Son of an onion.
3rd down coming up. I'm standing up because I can't feel my fucking feet anymore, fellas. I'm not going to lie. I don't know how those guys
It's
feel
weird.
over
I
there.
can feel my right foot, but not my left.
Yeah, the toes are going.
I don't know what you guys are feeling. I just haven't moved. You say what?
See,
yeah,
this is all because we don't.
My buddy's telling me you should.
Heaters and sneakers.
Heaters and sneakers.
It'll be for next time as we head into December here. That should be good.
Let's get a fireplace.
Yes.
So 3rd and 5.
That would be awesome. A portable electric one.
Right.
Oh my God! There's actually looks like pressure's coming. Tank, can you believe this?
Wow.
Yeah, only because the running back went in the backfield.
Press man.
And they don't do that at all. They just rush 4. They throw it over, and wouldn't you know it, fucking 1st down, Terry McLaurin.
Yeah, scary Terry, I told you.
He's just roaming across the middle
run
of the
across the
field,
middle, run across from
untouched,
side to side.
uncovered,
Well, no, he did a corner route. Bow.
Oh, it's corner. My bad. I thought it was on the other side.
Oh, wow. Chauncey got burned on that.
Toast.
Again, why is a safety on Terry McLaurin?
Terry McLaurin, yeah, because he's inside.
Throwing that out there.
I can't hate the matchup. Chauncey's played slot corner a
hate the
lot.
matchup.
He's pretty good in his own right.
I can't hate the matchup. I just hate the way that they're deploying the defense. So.
Well, yeah, it's the overall thing. You shouldn't be in this situation. This team started at the 10. Like they should not be here.
1st and 10, and
Nice.
finally
See,
stood up by
that's what it
Antonio
should look
Gibson.
like.
By time, geez.
Send some goddamn heat.
Yeah,
put him in
33.
3rd and longs,
Oh, okay.
and make him eat shit. It's
Josiah
not
Scott.
hard.
Josiah Scott, nice.
In on it as well.
Which he's going to be getting a lot of time, by the way. I don't know if you guys saw this. Maddox got put on IR today.
Yeah.
Shit.
So he's going to be missing a couple of weeks. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
sure how long it's going to be, but it's peculiar that he got put on IR today.
Hey, that's just Josh Sweaty's back.
That
Good.
is,
That's just Sweat. He's like.
But yeah, a
Put me
lot
in there.
of
I know.
Josiah Scott in the next couple of weeks.
so we got Brandon Graham and
Look at the time of possession too.
Son Reddick.
Go get him. Oh God.
Heineke
Heineke
back.
with a terrible ball.
And-
Come on.
Almost intercepted there.
Yeah, that looked like a pick was
Gardner
coming.
Johnson
I
wants
know.
it bad. Almost had it
Nice.
there, too.
He's
3rd and
gonna
10
get
coming
one.
up.
He's going to get one.
He's
today.
going to get one, yeah.
Man. That's a really bad
Oh yeah.
ball.
That's really
bad
bad,
ball.
yeah.
Just too far high for a guy like McLaurin.
Yeah. Well, McLaurin, he
to
could go up and
jump
get
up.
it. He could go up and get it, but you don't throw that over there with the safety that tight.
Yeah.
And it's a lot less ground for him to have to cover too. That's why it gets harder for offenses when they get closer to the red zone.
3rd and 10 now as they spread everybody out.
Shit, why are the safeties all the way back there?
Kaiser White all the way on the outside. It covers.
And-
Oh, no.
Nice.
Oh, Kayvon
Ish.
Wallace
Little Kayvon.
Kayvon Wallace? What?
with a minor heart attack, but he did hold on. He makes the
What?
He makes the initial tackle with
Well, now he
force.
makes it end
Does
the
not
leg.
bring him down, and then just holds on for dear
You're
life.
supposed to come down there.
and
You're supposed
corrals.
to destroy him.
Yeah, is Ron going to go for this, by the way?
Probably.
4th and 2?
He
Riverboat.
shouldn't.
The old riverboat.
He shouldn't.
Sounds like they are.
If I was Washington,
I
I'd go for it.
I wouldn't.
Your
12
season's
plays,
wonky.
70 yards, 4th and 1.
Let's go.
It's really
As
4th
we
and 2.
Tick down to 2:30 in the 2nd quarter here. Right to left in motion. It goes that way on a jet sweep, and they
no.
get it.
Yeah,
First down.
down.
That's a good play.
Yeah, was it ever?
Steal that one, by the way. That was a good play.
Not really. It was just a 4th down play.
Curtis
Cool.
Samuel end around, quick handoff. That's
the middle.
It's like a jet sweep
Yeah.
handoff. Yeah.
See, look. Go get him.
Yep.
You supposed if the linebacker comes too. That's what I'm saying. It's like
Accepting the tackle.
they're thinking too much. It's like when you look at when they hesitating, like the way they hesitating, they don't know what the fuck they doing.
Yeah.
And it is you just hate to see this is their 2nd year in this bullshit system. I'm
So,
sorry.
I'm like, where's Vic Fangio? Seriously.
Vic Fangio, we need him to come on down out. You need him to step out,
so
come out of
bad.
the owner's booth with Howie now, and put these fools on notice.
Oh, no doubt. Because it's just ridiculous.
It's extremely ridiculous.
Because the thing that I've said, like when me and John have talked about this a couple of times, I always look at Gannon. I feel like he's like a football academic. Like he's got this idea of like what the pure thing could be, and like, but he doesn't execute the actual shit because he's so caught up in theory.
The thing is, he's got when he says bend but don't break. That's not defense. That's where you get fired. which is where it's like the bend but don't break. Like Jim Johnson had a saying: "Prevent defense will prevent you from winning and prevent you from getting hired again." That's what prevent defense does for you.
Yeah, it lets bad teams in the game consistently and forces your offense to be one of the best in the league and one of the most efficient. And like it's just crazy. I mean, if he had an average defense, they're getting blown out.
Yeah.
You know, or you're losing foot races 35-32 and stuff like that. Like you just can't sustain like this.
Yeah, not and we've been on the field for like 20-some minutes.
Yeah.
And I told you it was like we giving up all of those long ass drives. It's like we're doing nothing defensively to even put ourselves in the position to win. It's like we keep giving up the same run over and over and over again.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to do that in the second half because you're up, I don't know, 24 points. Yeah, then like, all right, you've earned the right to play prevent. You're going, losers, run the ball for 6. We don't care. Yeah. You know, so you could do that then. But for now, you don't start games like that. You bury teams initially. You force them into turnover situations. And then you do that because you're just running out the clock and everybody knows what the deal is. But, man, what a joke.
I know, big time.
8 for 11 on third down, 1 for 1 on fourth.
Yeah.
22 minutes they've had the ball.
Exactly. 22 minutes and counting.
Tick, 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 tick,
Yeah.
tick, tick.
Is it a 13-play drive now?
This will be play 14 coming up here. It's nuts. This is I just don't understand. It's like maybe they're taking the last 2 weeks lightly too. It's just like, it's just Washington. Whatever. Second half, you better pin your ears back in a bit like all Robert Quinn all the time.
I mean, this is going to be
by the end of the
this
third.
could shape up to be a 90-yard, like 7-minute drive.
Yeah.
Yep.
Off of a weird interception. They're just going to keep running the football, and they do for 11 yards as Jesus. Just Antonio Gibson dragging people for a first down. Yeah, it's so bad. I have to watch a Commanders fan with a fucking fake title belt.
Which they haven't won in God knows how many years at this point.
God.
This is
they're getting thrown out of the club right now. Look, everybody's pad level's high.
Yep. This is going to be a touchdown soon. They can't stop them.
Yeah, it's 1st and 4. They're going to get this from the goal. Or 1st and goal from the 4.
Who's calling timeout here? Washington calls another timeout.
Is it their final time? They're calling their final timeout with a minute 49?
Second
timeout.
Oh, okay. I thought they called one earlier. They didn't. That one didn't count. When there was the play that got the ball went out of bounds.
The Eagles
I thought
timeout.
maybe the Eagles called it.
Because we don't
because they know they're going to give up the touchdown and they might as well have some clock to work with. Okay.
I gotta take a whiz.
All right,
go do your thing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go get warm and take a whiz.
Well, I'll give you a spoiler. Washington's going to score.
Yeah, in some form or fashion. Taylor's shaking his head, boo. Like we're not
I
real
agree.
fans.
I'm not happy about it.
No, this is pretty bad so far. 1st and goal. Almost 7 minutes on this drive. 1:49 here in the second quarter. As there is about 9 in the box, which is, I guess, good to see. Here's the handoff right up the middle. And stopped at the half-yard line because he didn't quite get the elbow across. I would assume this is going to be a very fast snap, and you just walk it in for a touchdown here.
This is so miserable. Like, I get it with Dameon Pierce. That guy is great. He's fucking good. Brian Robinson's average. He's a guy.
So average.
Gibson is average. He's a guy. Like, they're consummate Washington running backs, you know? And to get crushed like this play after play for 5, 6, 7 yards is so embarrassing. It's such a joke.
And are they trying to say that he should be further back because of the elbow?
He's at least a yard. He should be at least a yard out.
I think it's where they got him.
And the Eagles called a timeout again, it looks like.
Okay, yep, it
They're
was.
down to 1 timeout.
They're not challenging that as they go from a wing tee set to now just regular shotgun.
Taylor chanting Josh Allen, by the way, if you didn't hear it.
And there is the handoff.
Oh,
and
he stopped
gets stuffed
short.
on the initial.
No,
he got it. He got it.
On the second, third effort, I would say.
Now,
if
that was on the 1 yard line, that wouldn't have gone in. But
or if this team wasn't allowed to drive 90 fucking yards, it wouldn't have gone in.
Touchdown, Brian Robinson, and the Commanders will have a semi-commanding 17-14 lead.
It's just such a joke, man. They're not playing a dynamic game. The Eagles' defense is just so atrociously managed right now, and they're not blowing anything up. That's the other side of it too. They're not like You have the sweat play at the beginning. He just blows it the fuck up. It's a sack fumble. You get a quick touchdown. Easy peasy. They have not had a play like that really since. And they're not getting the coaching to help them out with it either.
And now got to score here. I mean, it'd be nice to score here. You're going to get the ball back in the second half.
Plenty of time for a field goal. At the very
I'm not
least,
thinking field goal at all. But
I'm not thinking it, but like it's at the very least you can tie this game pretty easily going into half. Yeah, I want a touchdown too. Goddamn right.
I would just exactly. I would just literally throw the same AJ Brown play that you did, except don't fumble it out of your hands and catch the ball this time.
If Gannon was the offensive coordinator for this drive, he'd kneel. Like he'd fucking kneel. He'd just be like, we're pretty close.
It's only 3 points. We're getting the ball back.
Yeah,
we'll be okay.
Fine. Let's just kneel it out, fellas. Let's relax.
So I hope that there is a second half blowout coming, because I'm just, for the first time, waiting patiently here. I'm not freaking out. I should be. We should be. This is ridiculous.
Again, they're not. Yeah, they scored, Tank. They scored. They scored the next play. It was was the next play. As soon as you got up, they scored the touchdown. So yeah.
Not exactly the
Good
greatest
times.
thing here, but
I know. It was horrible. It was so warm in there.
Well, if it's warm, I got to pee too. Does anybody need anything to drink, by the way?
Oh,
because the last time, I don't know if you guys know this or not, when Tank was here, somebody made him sign a Coors Light can. Or maybe that was 2 times ago. But
and we gave it away after the show. We had some people that came by, so we gave it to him. Yeah. That was Nanks.
Yeah, it was Nanks. That's right.
We gave it to a listener from Australia.
Oh, cool.
That came all the way out to Philly and hung out at the tailgate.
I had to, when I was there signing the autograph, so one of the guys from Scotland, him and his wife, they were here. They were here for Saturday and Sunday's game for the Sixers, and they're here tonight for the game.
So sick.
Yeah, it's nice. I was like, he's like, yeah, I'll be over there for the Commanders game. And he's a dude named Scott. He's really cool.
Yeah, dude, that's so awesome.
Yeah.
And that's one of the cool things about this is like we've been doing the show now. So this show we've been doing for about a year and a half.
Oh, cool.
And we got listeners from all over the place.
Oh,
and
cool.
it's just so cool. Like we went out when we were in Houston. We had some guys. Shout out to Tim who came from Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
And came out and joined us in Houston. Like, we're seeing stuff like that all the time. We have a listener from Scotland that's in town for the game tonight. Like, it's crazy, man.
Oh, yeah, y'all do too?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Gary. So Gary came out. He's been in our Discord, active on Twitter. Like, he's just been around. And he was like, yeah, I'm coming into town. And I was like, fuck yeah, man. Like, go off. Like, enjoy the weekend. So
Because it was, because I think last home game we had the people from London come to the tailgate and the whole shebang.
Yep.
I think they have a podcast over there too.
And that's the thing too. There's just diehard Eagles fans everywhere.
Yes.
Everywhere.
Yes.
It's so awesome.
16 plays, 88 yards. Come on.
How gross is that?
It's horrible.
It's not a good team.
No, it's
they're
not.
the most unremarkable team.
That's what I keep saying. Just like last week, we gave up 12 plays to the Houston Texans. Just think what Brian Daboll and with the Giants is licking his chops.
Yep.
It's all those zone plays.
Oh, yeah.
Those 15-plus yard catches.
Yep. Oh, Gainwell, come on, man. Right through Kenny Gainwell's hands on first down.
Been sitting on the sideline too long.
Man. Yeah, they had a lot of time to rest, that's for sure.
Yeah, I know. That's what the thing is. Like, that's what teams want to do. They want to keep our offense on the sideline.
Yep.
So things like that can happen.
And it's been no time on the field this whole half.
Exactly. 5 minutes.
Yeah, because that's what happens when you get a sack fumble and you score quick on that, but then long drive. It's just been so much time. It's Jalen Hurts in the pocket here. And he throws it right back to Gainwell for 5, but you're at the 35 with 1:30 here and 1 timeout. They got to move.
Hey, I think they're just going to try to get in field goal range to tie it up.
Which is okay. I don't mind that. I mean, obviously it's a 3-point game and you get the ball at half, so clean slate. But Hurts in the pocket on this one. And, oh, my God, A.J. Brown was already already on the ground before the ball got released. Now you're going to punt. Oh, God. They're going to go to the half down 3 to Washington.
See, watch now. See.
Yeah, he slipped. He's not handling the cold very well right now. Not great. Not great. So, yeah, Eagles ready to punt here, 4th and 5. Minute 12 left.
Yeah.
My God. This is such a joke,
I know
dude.
it's a joke.
It's such a terrible team. And you know what? I think we'll agree on this one. If Wentz is playing this game, it isn't close,
nope.
and it is a blowout.
Right. Big time, because Wentz stinks. And he would have held the ball longer than Heineke.
And just the crowd would have been way more into it.
The crowd would have been way more into it, and I don't think his receivers would have been going after the ball the way they go for it for Taylor Heineke. It's just he's,
Yeah.
This should be interesting right here. It will be.
God, yeah. Washington, minute 6 here. You got one timeout. Let's see what the yard marker is. I just want to give you the exact figure here. Yeah, they're at the 30. I mean, this is definitely field goal territory. You run some stuff to the outside. Of course, the secondary is playing well off, so plenty of space.
Yeah.
Oh, tackle in bounds here. Kaiser White. Okay. And Brian Robinson's hurt.
He's hurt. Oh, man.
Is that Robinson? Never mind. No,
that's
it's Gibson.
Gibson.
All right, so Gibson grabbing his side there.
Yeah, he's hurt. He went down pretty hard, right? See right here.
Which is going to be Washington's final timeout.
Final timeout, yeah.
So now no more timeouts for Washington with maybe a minute 6.
That was a foot injury right there, so you watch. Right there.
Kaiser White, all of his weight went on his foot.
Yeah,
man, that's got to suck.
Yeah.
Someone explain to me where the Commanders have the football.
Yeah, because the
3 and out.
3 and out is what happened. During that piss, we did a 3 and out.
A.J. Brown went for supposedly going for an out route, slipped,
and then Kaiser White is hurt.
Yeah, Kaiser White hurt Antonio Gibson is what it looks like. So that was first down. He tackled him inbounds.
I mean, I don't want Antonio Gibson to get hurt either. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
For Bad News Bears when I'm coming back.
No timeouts for Washington.
You missed so much in 15 seconds.
Yeah, that was a blink of an eye. Tank was a line. It's toasty. I mean, it's
nice and toasty.
Feels good. I had to use the upstairs bathroom, which, by the way, the Gatehouse has a billion bathrooms, so that's a plus for me.
I always wait on the first floor bathroom, but I was fortunate enough to go in there and get it right away.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I have no line. I always go upstairs. There's always an open bathroom. I just go up all the time.
Good things, mazel mazel.
That's right. So in the bathroom, bad things a lot of times. Bad things.
Well, once you finish, it depends if you got home field advantage,
Yes. And we have home field advantage here. And by the way, no one has texted us yet for Ilios Pizza, so let's just scrap the screenshot part. Just text us, 215-509-5833. Just say, give me the pizza with your address, and we will send you Ilios Pizza because you deserve it after this ridiculous 17-4 start here for the Eagles.
17-14.
Did I say 7-14? My bad.
Yeah, 17-4.
It feels like it.
Go get him. Go get him.
And another out route.
Keep him
for...
And he's inbounds again. Is that Logan Thomas?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Is that Logan Thomas?
Yeah. Never convert quarterbacks to tight end. That's my rule.
Oh, yeah, out of Virginia Tech.
Taron Jackson, come on. Exactly. Not Taron Jackson. Never mind. What's his name?
Isn't it Travis Kelce?
Travis Kelce was never really a quarterback. You got to be a college quarterback.
He was a high school, right?
Yeah. High school, I think, for a second. No, he actually told the story in the last pod, didn't he?
Yeah.
He tried to go recruit for West Virginia. They're like,
we're
beat
good. Out by Geno Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, maybe you should convert to tight end. He's like, okay, I'll do that.
Birdie Manuel.
What's that?
Birdie Manuel was a quarterback that
was
the
right?
receiver. I think he went to University of Rice. He was an option quarterback, though. Switched to receiver.
There's a couple quarterback to receivers.
Wait, hold on. How dare you diss Greg Ward? Okay.
That's not a tight end.
How dare
I said tight end.
Tight ends. All right, never mind.
If you're a converted quarterback tight end, you were never a good quarterback.
Greg Ward, I love you. That's all that matters.
I love Greg Ward, too.
That's right. That's
Greg
my
Ward's
man.
Amazing. 2nd and 10. Here is
Go get
Tyler.
him. Go get him.
I keep calling him Tyler. Unbelievable.
That
and a
skipped
catch.
in.
That skipped.
I don't think that
skipped
skipped.
in.
I don't think that skipped
It
at
did
all.
skip.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that where they're
That
trying to down the
definitely
ball?
review that. Come on, NFL refs. God damn it. I need to see a replay of that.
I don't think
like
that
a
skipped.
motherfucker.
The announcers are saying the same thing. That looked like it bounced. That's
bounced.
I need to
bullshit.
get my eyes checked here.
That bullshit.
And no.
Oh!
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It looked pretty clean.
Arms, yeah.
Bounced up, yeah.
All right, I'm just butthurt.
Thanks for getting me excited for nothing, fellas.
I'm very sensitive right now. I'm very sensitive.
9 seconds here. 2nd and 10 here for Washington.
You want a few more yards here. Some sort of bullshit dump off, but you want to get out of bounds.
You want to get out of bounds fast, yeah.
Yeah, they don't have any timeouts.
They're on the edge of this, yeah.
They're going deep, everybody. Here it comes.
Wow, they're just,
He's
are they even
scrambling.
going to have a chance to?
No.
Oh, 2 seconds. Okay. They almost
Here
ran
it
that whole
comes.
clock out with
60,
9 seconds left.
61.
It's a good amount of wind. Good amount of wind.
If they hit this in the wind, because I think they're going into the wind here.
Yeah.
Yes.
There is 4 DBs on the side. They want them to throw in the middle. Yeah. Yeah. They gonna do it?
Feel the wind
Here
picking
we
up
go.
right
Here we
now.
go. 58 yards. Oh man, and a huge gust of wind. There's no way you make this kick. The kick is up, and
made it.
it
God, he
is fucking
He made
good.
it.
Are you kidding me? It is 20-14,
Told you.
heading into halftime. Nick Sirianni needs a meatball. He is mad. I would be too. Fellas, this is not good. This
No,
is
it's
not.
This is what we call adversity. Can they handle it?
Doesn't look like it.
Can I handle it? No! No, I can't. I can't.
Well, your thoughts as well, YouTube. Let the comments fly in. Feel
Yeah.
free. I'm going to stand up here for a little bit. And
yeah,
just,
how do you feel about Jonathan Gannon? Let us know.
seriously.
Let us know how you feel.
I don't. This is a tricky one here, guys. I mean, describe the 3 and out for me, because was it really bad? Like all of
Yeah, Gainwell missed the first pass, wide open. He was hitting right in the chest. Caught the second one, got 5 yards. A.J. Brown slipped out his break on a out route he would have been wide open on, and they had to kick it.
That was it.
these Southern guys don't know about this coolness out here, huh?
We don't do it.
Oh my gosh!
I
Yeah,
know.
see, it's between Smitty and the rain against the Jags, and
know,
God
man.
knows what else. Who knows? Who knows? But shout out your thoughts if you're tuning in here on YouTube, or 215-509-5833 is how you can always text us here. But I mean, this is like, you're due for one of these throughout a season,
Throughout
right?
the
Like
season,
you're
it's just this is like one of those ones where they're going to have dig deep, and then we're going to have to see if they have what it takes to figure out how to win this one.
Yeah.
Because we get the ball coming back out, so you go in, heat everybody up, and they just the Eagles defense is stinking up the joint right now.
9 for 15 for Jalen Hurts, only 77 yards in the air so far, and it's not like Taylor Heineke is that much better. I mean,
I know,
he hasn't
he's-
thrown a touchdown pass yet, if you can believe that. Everything's been on the ground and just long sustaining drives.
Exactly.
They must have looked at the Texans tape and just said,
and I distinctly said this. I kept saying this. We need to shore up our run defense, because teams are not. And when it gets cold like this, teams are going to run the ball down our throat and keep our offense on the sideline. And when you keep it on the sideline, you saw what just happened.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't see. You went to the restroom.
Yes.
The three.
I felt
the three,
it.
Yeah.
The 3 and out, because Gainwell came right out and missed that first pass that should have been caught, and the second pass would have been a first down. Then you keep moving, but that didn't happen.
yeah. Why don't we do that and just reset here for a little bit? So we're going to get ourselves warmed up. We're going to get ourselves some drinks here. Let's just kind of think about this second half.
think about
'cause
what just happened.
Man, if you're going to send me out here on a fucking Monday night to not
Son of an
show up
onion.
in the second half. All right, we'll be back here, guys, in just a little bit. And stay tuned for more Bell and the Birdman. Thanks, Tank, for hanging out.
I hang out with a little bit. I need to see some of the third quarter.
Okay.
before I
all
leave.
right.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
We'll be back in a little bit, though. We're going to
All
warm
right.
up, guys.
See
You do,
soon,
too.
folks. All right, we are back as we have relocated somewhere closer to the heaters here at the Gatehouse. As we have been hanging outside here, Eagles with a 3-and-out, which is exactly what you wanted when they came out for the second half to make any adjustments. 3-and-out. So Washington getting the ball back here. John Barchard and Hollis Thomas are inside somewhere, rubbing their feet, or I would just imagine.
Kind of jealous, yeah.
Yeah, right. They're inside rubbing each other's feet. Meanwhile, me and Taylor are out here. We moved the whole setup over. We've reassembled it like a pit crew out of NASCAR in 15 minutes. We moved from the other side of the patio to here. So it is warmer. We are more comfortable. The game does not feel more comfortable. This is a miserable shit show, dude.
I just can't believe how much better I feel right now.
Not about the game. We're not saying about the game.
Yeah, Heineke shows out sometimes. It's so odd. Like,
is he Folesy? He's not. I mean, no, he's not Foles, but he's Folesy.
I mean, they showed in the graphic before the game. He got beat out of an XFL job. Like before he signed with the Washington.
That's completely insane.
His journey is nuts.
Yeah, his journey is completely insane. Even like PJ Walker in Carolina.
Oh yeah,
right.
I mean, he's like just on the tier of being like good enough to start, but he's just a backup.
Yeah,
he's always going to be a backup.
He's a fun backup.
Oh, he's a great backup. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
He felt like a Taylor guy. Is he like a Taylor Gradatis?
Yeah, like I said before, he shows out against like these Hall of Fame quarterbacks for some reason. Like, I don't know, he just matches their level, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, and right now, I mean, you look at this Washington team, it's crazy, man. I mean, they're coming in. Dan Snyder just got indicted by Washington, D.C. And here they are, winning 20-14 against the only undefeated team in football on the road in a cold, miserable game. Like, it's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous to see how this goes, and they're showing highlights now on the game if you have it on your TV. I mean, it's just, there's so many times, and Taylor, you pointed this out last half, the number of times where there's just zone coverage and Washington wide receivers are ridiculously wide open.
Yeah, who are you scared of?
I know. Terry McLaurin's a good player. He is not frightening, but he's not Justin Jefferson,
great.
You know?
You double him then. Great.
And that's it. Yeah. Oh, God, Curtis Samuel for his 5-yard receptions and, like, end-arounds that he gets. You take that every time. There's all the guys that are beating you for the most part are not dynamic. That's the thing that bothers me the most. If Brian Robinson was some superstar, if Gibson was some kind of superstar, none of those guys are that. And I see a lot of all caps in the comments from random person.
Oh yeah, he's going off.
Yeah, and you should. You're right. I mean, you're absolutely right, Random. It's good on you. I saw Bruiser back in there in all caps, so we can talk about that. And it might be something to talk about after this game, depending on how it goes. But that's another first down for Washington, 3rd and short scenario. And that's the thing that kills me the most. This team is on schedule. The whole game, Washington has been on schedule, including a 90-yard drive for 7 minutes in the second part of the second quarter. And that was before they scored a field goal to go into halftime.
With a horrific snap that could have been a negative 30 yards right there. And 3-and-out.
Could have been a 15-yard loss easily. So here we go. Washington 1st and 10, flags all over the field. And we're going to see false start. Okay. Well, that's nice.
Not a lot of flags so far, it feels like.
Which is nice. Yeah. It's been, that's one of the few good things about this game. There's not a whole lot of flags. Otherwise, it's just been fucking miserable, man. It's a miserable game. Woof. So, yeah, and if you've got thoughts, I mean, honestly, my big thing would be, what do you tweak or what do we need to do to get Jonathan Gannon to pay attention and change what the fuck he's doing?
Give him $1 million or a wedgie. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea, Vince. But
wedgie sounds good to me.
The delayed handoff is not working for the Commanders this time, thank God.
But it's still 3 yards.
first of all, I'm sorry if you've yelled about it a million times already, but Kyle Fuller on AJ was totally pass interference. A rightful gripe. Just unbelievable that you can come out of that entire layoff in the second half, come out with a fucking another 3 and out, and then hopefully they get off the field right 2 more plays here. I can't take another first down, Vince Quinn.
I can't either, but they're just consistently getting a couple of yards here and there, and that's all it's been. It's slow and steady.
Empty set here, and again on the fucking slant. I think he's actually short of the first down. Yeah, so it's going to be like 3rd and a half a yard here.
Yeah. So McLaurin, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson on him again. And,
great setup.
And that's going to be one of the big things here is that, like, Avonte Maddox out for a couple of weeks. We'll see. As quarterback sneak, and it looked a little rickety at first, but they're going to get it.
Yep. First down, inching towards midfield. Did I fuck this up? I went on every fucking podcast possible this week and said the Eagles aren't losing another game.
Yeah. Not even just this game. They're not losing.
I said they're not going to lose another game.
I love it, dude. I love it.
Did I in fact jinx the Eagles? 215-509-5833. You can text us anytime. 13 for 22, and you would have thought that like he's 20 for 22 based on our eyes and Eagles Twitter.
I mean, his only mistake was a sack fumble.
Here comes the big heave down the field, and it is caught over Slay.
A dime.
1-on-1. Terry McLaurin just gained about 45 yards on that one?
That was disgusting. I mean, just a perfect placement for Terry McLaurin. That's like a classic Deshaun Jackson ball where he's like looking up and the way it comes in and bam. Oh,
great ball,
man.
Too. Amazing ball.
That's a great pass. Slay's all over him. And you could argue PI on that. I mean, Slay's got a piece of his arm. But, man, that is a badass play by McLaurin.
Yeah, he's definitely an even – he's leaving type of guy, and he left.
He's got to be well over 100 today at this point, or at least over 100.
So they get into the red zone now. It's a tight formation. Handoff.
It's a crappy run for 2 or 3 yards in the middle. Like, it's the whole day.
This is unreal. Which is a hilarious thing that I was seeing on Twitter from most Eagles fans, too, is the classic, they're not running the ball enough. No, they're not running the offense enough. They only have 21 plays into the third quarter. Can you believe that? 21 plays.
Oh, I can. They haven't been seen this whole game.
And 22, I guess.
And when you're coming out, so you get one that's a really short drive. You have another 3 and out at the end of the half. You get a 3 and out here to start in the second half. They're just not on the field.
No. And the defense is 2nd and 8. There is a stretch out to the left-hand side and just nobody around Gibson whatsoever. For 9 yards.
How is a team this talented totally useless against the run? Like, it's...
I told you. It's
Tank yells, I told you. And we got a seat for you over
Literally,
here, Tank.
it's just the difference between...
I had to go get myself some gloves.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Hollis Thomas back in the house.
My bad, buddy. My bad. Well, here we are, Hollis. 3rd and 1.
Under the heaters.
Under the tender heaters.
Which is nice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I can feel my hands again.
Yeah, thank God.
I got the hands in the pocket.
I feel like this is going to be bad news, Bears. I'll be pleasantly surprised if they stop them.
Nope, they're not. They're not. They're not.
Man, I tell you what, the defensive line has been getting blown
Slaughtered.
off the ball all game long.
Slaughterhouse.
They begin to all the shit we were talking about in the first half.
Exactly. Getting thrown out the club. You're not doing anything to stop them.
Yep.
You're giving them confidence. Look.
Just
pad level.
Right over top. Yeah, it's
pad level. Not
Hargrave's
discipline.
hanging out, grabbing neck. Everybody's grabbing neck.
Yep.
All right, so single back again. Oh, look, there's that right to left formation.
Yes,
they're in man this time.
They're going to run another.
Quick fake on the screen. Gibson around to two-hole and finds his way. Second and goal from the 3.
From the 3.
This whole game is the 2-hole.
Yikes.
Feels like it.
Look at the time of possession. Look
30 minutes to 7 minutes in terms of offenses.
And this is one of the games what I figured somebody would do. They would run the ball against us because we were sloppy tackling. We're not running any. Look at these. Look.
What are they going to do
what are they
here?
Gonna do here? Gonna run the ball down your fucking throat.
Yeah, yep, that's all they keep doing. As it looks like they have 9 pressing on the line. It is a rollout RPO.
Blitz.
And look, blitz creates pressure and a bad throw. Amazing.
Amazing.
We should never do that again.
And we probably won't.
We should give it up.
I know. We pressure bust pipes. And
Yes.
a lot of people say, oh, that's cliche. No, because it's the damn truth.
Every time.
Every
Just
time.
like
Watch this.
heaters warm up people.
Heaters warm up people. Look, see? Go get them. Force
Yeah.
the issue. Don't give them time back there to pat the rock and see that you're not covering somebody.
And beautiful coverage on
Yeah.
the blitz the whole time. Yeah, do it again. Do it again. I am not sure why they're just not.
They have Sweat and Quinn out there on the right-hand
nice.
side.
3rd and goal, 3 wide
you-
receivers
it's
to the
Milton,
right.
never mind.
Brandon Graham getting to him, and it's a sack. There we go.
Nice.
Right.
Holy
It's
shit.
about damn time.
Hargrave,
It's about
Brandon
damn
Graham
time.
up on everybody's grill. That was finally good to see.
Finally,
A
geez.
field goal, everybody. A field goal.
I got to say, I feel like I haven't seen a lot of BG, and I saw him on those couple of plays, and he made a difference.
Exactly. But when you look at it, he's been deploying. He's not been deploying our guys right.
Well, because he's like, you know who I need out there all the time? Patrick Johnson. you know who doesn't get enough snaps, even though we just traded for
Patrick Johnson.
Robert Quinn?
I know.
Patrick Johnson.
I know. And I don't know what the hell the hybrid type of defense he's trying to run.
Man, he wants to miss these kicks, but they keep going in. Slide
It's
for 3
true.
for 3.
How many sacks were in the last Washington game? Like
9.
Yeah.
What do they have, 2?
2.
It's a lot different when
Two.
Carson Wentz is not hanging on to the ball for 8 seconds. Huh?
It's a lot different when somebody's throwing the ball in time, right?
That last one felt like the first one. I don't
Yeah,
even remember
yeah.
this. The very first one.
Yeah, that was the Sweat strip sack.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's been a while.
Yeah, he hasn't really been out there. If you look at he's putting 3 defensive tackles on the interior, and we're still getting housed. Run a basic 4-3, and then cut the run up. If you're gonna cover, cut the run up. Quit doing quit doing whatever the hell it is you're doing, because it ain't working.
Yeah, making yourself commit to the run and then have Terry McLaurin run for 30 yards down the field.
Wow.
I don't know what's happening there.
Because if you have to look at yourself at the end of this game and go, wow, Tyler Heineke threw for 350 and we lost this one, that's okay. Like, I'll lose like that.
I don't. Yeah, God.
I'll be mad about it, but I'll understand it.
It's way better than, Antonio Gibson and Brian Robinson ran for 3.5 yards a carry on 70 carries,
Dear
and we
God.
lost this game.
Hey,
Like,
big time. And it's like you didn't do anything to shore anything up. And all the stuff that worked, you kind of didn't go back to it. I don't know.
Yeah, explain that to anybody.
Explain that to Nick Sirianni.
When things are working, don't use it again.
Explain it to Nick Sirianni.
Yep.
Nick Sirianni is going to be all over him probably.
Yeah, and see, this isn't a I even saw Malcolm Jenkins tweet out, oh, man, here comes the resilience of these Eagles, and to show you, it's like, no, man, this is just bullshit. This isn't resilience.
Yeah,
this
this
isn't
is
anything but
this
looking
is
like an asshole.
Not only that, it's not resilience. The thing that shows resilience is when you have the ability to change some things up, and I still think he's so hard headed that he still thinks the way that he's going is right. And I was like, but you're not getting anything done. We've given up a 15-play drive. And how many other plays do we? Yeah,
too many.
We gave
16, I think, but to end the half.
And we've been on the field for 30+ minutes already, and it's only the third quarter. Get serious, man. You need. It's not the players. It's kind of you.
So are you saying Nick Sirianni run the football on this possession? Slow it down for you guys.
I think he should slow it down a little bit. To run the ball down their throat a little bit, then hit it with some play action fake, make him come up a little bit.
Right.
Because the guys they're kind of playing scared, I think.
They're on their heels, clearly.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the weather to start, and now they've just been getting punched in the face.
Yeah, punched in the face again and again and again.
Yeah. So, little Barry White. Let's slow it down.
Yeah.
Let's give me.
Little snowballs to the face right there, pop out. Yeah, get the guys going. Oh, God. So,
Britton Covey is gonna-
Oh,
Oh
and
my
he gets crushed again.
But
What is the point?
But do you know why he got crushed? When you running back the kick, you don't got time to make all. You saw those moves he's
He
making?
hesitated.
He who hesitates masturbates. Hit the ball. Hit the gap. Just hit the gap.
No wonder I'm so late all the time. I get it. I didn't realize that Troy Aikman's mother had passed away.
No, sorry to hear that.
Me too. 1st and 10 for your Philadelphia Eagles, starting from their own 20 after a rousing return. In shotgun, Miles Sanders there. Hey, they run the football out to the left-hand side on a little bit of a counter there.
Yep, run the ball a little bit. Show them who's boss.
Looking at the comments on YouTube, random person, just in all caps, he always gets crushed talking about Britton Covey. Random person's been in all caps all night, though, in the comments.
Somebody got mad at me because I had all caps. It's like, take the cap lock off. It seems like you're yelling. I'm not yelling. And I probably am yelling. Who cares?
Yeah.
Here's Sanders again. Pretty much identical play.
Nice.
Gets the
but
first
he gets the
down.
first down.
After,
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Now can we throw? Is that how it goes?
No, just
two
run,
good runs. Now we throw the football, please.
Run a little
Trey
bit more.
Sermon, baby.
No, just run a little bit more. Run it a little bit more. Our defense has been on the field for quite some time.
Yep. 1st and 10. Changing it up on the sideline here.
Yeah,
Jalen's calling for the Papa Slow Smurf. I can hear it.
Time is going, though, man. There's only 4 minutes left.
Yeah, it is.
In the third.
Very, very quick.
Nice
Miles
play.
Sanders.
Nice play.
Third same run play in a row, I think.
Well, no, that wasn't the same run play because you saw that the Commanders, they ran a bit of a blitz there to try to stop the run, but to counter it, we brought the tight end in motion to catch the blitzer. It was pretty good counter.
Now they go tempo here, 2nd and 5.
They kind of see what they in. They come out and say hut, to see if they're gonna show if they're blitzing or not.
Make that 2nd and 6.
Washington
play action.
Commits guys to the box.
And Jalen looking for anything to throw to and can't. Throws it out of bounds. 3rd and 6 coming up.
That's a quality player.
Yep, and a not negative play.
Yeah, not negative play. And he threw the ball away before they got down on him. We see a little pressure coming off the edge.
Man,
AJ
is wide open on the
ran.
slant. Good God, what are you looking at, man?
He should have just kind of ran that one.
Yeah.
Up the gut.
Yeah, he had a couple of options there.
Yeah, a little bit. But he's flustered now.
He looks like it.
The whole team's flustered.
Yeah, offensively, yeah. Well, actually, defensively, too.
Yeah.
Defensively, they're just tired.
You know what? We need to put Jake Elliott in. He's locked in.
3 wide for Hurts. He throws in the middle of the field and finds Quez Watkins for a first down. Hank Basket looking very nice with the finger point in the first down.
That's not Hank Basket. We can't call him Hank Basket. And you know why, too. Hank.
As a player. That's my
boy Chris. My boy Lil Chris.
We'll get clubs next time.
I'll see you next time, man.
Thanks for coming out, man.
Yeah.
1st and 10 here for the Eagles. Now at midfield, little play action. They're looking for the screen, can't find it. Jalen Hurts rolls out to his right, finds Dallas Goedert.
Nice.
First down, out of bounds. Let's roll.
That's quite a tender moment, right? When we're rolling like this, you love it when we're rolling like this because it also gives the defense a chance to breathe.
That's right. Sucking up that wind.
Yeah,
I know.
they certainly need it.
On a cold night, which is hard to do.
Oh,
now
Lane
they go.
Johnson on the left side with Jordan Mailata. He's lined up in between Dickerson. All right.
Something that you have seen, so they're obviously going to run. That is happening. And there goes Gainwell for about 8. Nicely done. Love when this tackles stack up on the same side. Yes. It's always fun.
Just something a little different. You know, it's just a different look. It adds a little life. It keeps the defense on the toes.
Now they switch it to the right-hand side where Mailata and Lane Johnson now to the right-hand side.
Okay.
They're basically V-flipping the formation. They're going to run it again. Hurts pulls it down this time, tries to juke, doesn't get the first down. 3rd and 1 coming.
That was a quality one.
I
like it, though, because he saw the guys there chasing the run. And I like the fact that they're switching up there. What that unbalance does, it tricks the defense because you don't know where the hell to go, where the hell to line up. It's like, oh, God, he's supposed to be on the other side.
And the nice thing, that's where Dallas Goedert's such a value because you know he can handle his own if he's got to hang out there for a second on an island.
Right.
So they flip back to a normal line here. 3-bunch set to the right-hand side, 3rd and 1. Here is Miles Sanders easily up the middle for a first down.
Look at that. Look at that block. You see that block by Mailata? Did you see that?
He sent his man to the moon and pancaked him.
He destroyed him.
That was awesome.
Let's go. Keep feeding Miles.
All right, so 6 big rushes for 24 yards for Miles Sanders. As we're going to see that block again here on Mailata.
Get some.
Where are you going?
Right on your back.
He blocked him about a good 12 yards.
Did he ever?
All right,
He's like,
so
blow the whistle.
Commanders thinking run here.
Nah, I'm
as they
thinking
play
pass.
us. And
wait a minute.
Flipped out to the right-hand side to Sanders. Has Lane Johnson as a trailer.
It's a nice 6 or 7 yard run there.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
So Philly Twitter gets their wish, and congratulations, everybody. They're running the football.
That's right.
Yeah,
that was the problem with the offense.
Well, no, it wasn't the problem. Well, you can't start throwing the ball.
I know.
Yeah, you threw the ball. Well, you threw that one drive. You came out. We threw the ball. He missed it clearly. Then you throw it again. He catches it, but then the next player slips. It's like you do a lot of stuff by running the ball. You put your defense right back out there,
making them tired.
Yeah, making them tired.
Here we go. Jalen Hurts in his favorite position. Shotgun, a little delayed handoff to Miles Sanders out to the right. Breaks one tackle.
Wow.
Makes a first down.
Look at Pascal. You see Pascal running that block, that run blocking. He's a man amongst boys.
And Miles got a stiff arm off on that. You don't see that often from him.
Look at that block right there.
Look at this.
Look at Davis.
Yeah.
Sit
nice
down.
stiff arm. Like, what do you want? What do you want? Get some.
Yeah, nice block on St. Juice there by Pascal. End of the third quarter, everybody.
God,
we made it. Quarters, we need 2 touchdowns.
Actually went pretty fast, didn't it? Yeah, it's only 10:30.
Well, that's exactly what Washington wants.
Well, when the other team runs the ball and runs the ball and runs the ball, it keeps it for how long? Like 6 or 7 minutes?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
We go 3 and out.
All right, fellas, need to know. Are they winning this football game in the fourth quarter or what here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably.
Yes, they're going to win this game.
Yeah,
we're going to be semi-happy about it, but not really.
We're going to be semi-happy about it, but the defensively we need to do some stuff as far as like the tackling and stuff.
That whole aggressiveness thing,
the whole
playing defense thing.
Playing defense thing, you know.
Okay, all right.
The passive-aggressive crap, they need to scrap that. And
actually, that's a good 2 words for the night. Like, it has been very passive-aggressive this entire night on both sides of the football.
Yeah, and it was
right. Like,
when you look at especially defensively, we've let them hold the ball for damn near half the game, more than half the game, 30+ minutes.
Oh yeah,
that's like, come on, man. At what point do you have to cut the run up? You have to give your guys something to do. They can't just be standing there thinking of what you want them to do. It should be quick and decisive. You're supposed to run defenses that make your players better. So we haven't been doing that.
And that victimizes the teams for their weaknesses on the other side of the ball.
Yeah.
Like
pretty much.
They don't do that.
No, they don't make that. I like to make sport of other teams and make kick their ass and let them know that I know their deficiencies and I'm gonna guide them to make them try to do that. But then I'm gonna stomp them out. I'm gonna stomp your hat out and take your girl. That's it.
That's all it needs to be.
Yeah, that's how it's got to be.
It's like we know what your best thing is. We're better than you at that thing anyway.
Yep.
And now we're gonna make you do the bad thing.
Yeah. Mercy is for the weak.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's like Jalen or if it's Nick Sirianni, Jonathan Gannon, the whole room, but it feels like when they're trying to play this way, the whole coaching staff then starts coaching that way, or like Jalen starts playing scared or whatever it is. They just instinctually like lose whatever mojo they had walking into this thing, and that keeps happening. I feel like that happens all the time. Jeffrey Lurie hanging out.
Jeff.
Wait, Jeffrey Lurie in the tailgate
Oh,
lots?
yeah.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I missed that.
I've done that before with him.
What caused this? Oh, he does this?
He does it every year.
Really?
I've done it with him before.
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool. He's a cool guy.
And just got blown away by a meat stick, too.
I have a very important question, and I will ask you it after this play, Tank.
Okay.
I'm guessing it has something to do with Julian, so just be
With
ready
who?
for that. His son.
Just don't worry.
3
Don't
wide
worry about
receivers here for the Eagles. First and 10. We've got fireworks going off because Devontae Smith. Touchdown!
Yes!
Thank God. Thank God.
It's about damn time.
So, what do you think? 2 here?
Well, now you go for 1.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah,
guess you
because
get
the
up 3
one
anyway.
gets you up on a field goal.
Up on the field goal, yeah.
Yep.
So just a beautiful route here by
tremendous
Devontae.
route.
Very much reminds me of
Get some
Jeremy
sugar.
Maclin at the Miracle at the Meadowlands. Nice little out. And
Well,
up
Miracle at the minute.
part 3 or 2, depending on what you think it is. Yeah,
That was part 3.
3.
I was there at part 2.
Yeah.
With Westbrook.
Yeah, Westbrook. Yes. That is. You know why that was part 2?
Herm.
No. Well, Herm was part 1.
Yeah.
Ours was part 2 because I distinctly heard their special teams coach tell him not to kick it to Westbrook.
Yep.
And then it's a picture of Westbrook running by their special teams coach, and him like. It was a picture.
Son
that
of a
picture.
bitch.
That picture was in the what was the paper? The
Daily
Inquirer?
News.
Yeah, it was in that paper the next day. I was cracking up because you distinctly said, "Don't kick it to him."
And son of a bitch.
Yeah, son of a
Just
bitch
like
kicked it right
Brian
to him.
Westbrook. There up shows Devontae Smith there
Yeah.
too, which I believe is this is the first time he's scored since man.
Was it Washington before?
I think
Wow.
so.
Yeah.
So he's off the schneid.
He's off the drought.
Damn.
And you needed somebody to step up because AJ's not having an AJ type of night.
No, he's
at
not.
all.
He's been off all night.
He's been a little bit off all night.
Which is probably why the rest of the Eagles' offense hasn't been exactly on point.
Well, some of the guys,
tonight
some of
either.
the other guys in this drive, they stepped up and made some plays. So we had a Jalen Watkins sighting and a Pascal.
That's right. And
He had a touchdown in the Cowboys game.
oh, that's right. I
Okay.
forgot about
The
that.
Cowboys game. Yeah.
So it's been a while since we've seen Devontae in the end zone, but
Yeah.
needed somebody to step up there. So that's good. Now you just need that pressure in which Tank has been calling for about 3.5 quarters.
Damn.
They did blitz last drive defensively.
Yeah, but
did blitz.
they waited till we got to our own red zone
I know.
and the fucking 5-yard line. Dude, that shit needs to happen early and often. You have a quarterback back there that throws the ball to the other team. He's yet to throw it to us. We sacked, forced fumble him, but we have yet to make him throw it to us. I think it's something up with the defensive coordinator. There's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with the personnel. It's how he's deploying him. I feel like my defensive line needs to get their fucking pads down and not be looking for the sack all the time.
Yeah.
The one thing that we were taught, it was like nobody's gonna pass on you if you can't stop the run. You defeat your block in front of you, and then you go make plays. And then if you're doing all that right, then you'll get in a situation where you're a known pass rusher. But pass rushing for every snap will get you what we seeing now. That's pass rushing every snap. Every time I'm talking about their pad level, it's too fucking high. It's too fucking high to defend the run, and we're not getting off blocks. We're like Velcro right now.
Yeah.
And then I don't like the way we're tackling either.
Yeah, that's it's kind of been like an up and down issue all season here too. And what leads to bad tackles though? Like I never understand that. Everybody have all these different theories on.
Soft practices.
Is that what it is?
Soft practices, yeah. And it's and then not practicing it because you have to practice. You have to practice tackling. And if you get away from it, put it this way, if you're tackling right, then you don't have to practice tackling. But if you're not practicing correctly, we're gonna practice that shit until you get it right. If you do it, study. If you do it right, you do it light. But do it wrong, it's gonna go long.
That's there you go.
And they have willing tacklers everywhere too.
Yeah.
Like that's one of the things that I love about this team and the secondary in particular. It's like those guys can tackle, are willing to tackle, and you don't
First
always get
player in
that.
NFL history with touchdowns on the birthday. That was his birthday.
Yeah. I guess a touchdown on his last year.
Yeah,
on his
last
birthday.
year on his birthday. Yeah.
1st and 10 here for the Commanders.
And they're gonna run it.
And it
shit.
actually almost didn't go somewhere until
They got
Hassan
6.
Reddick got a little happy.
or
Yeah.
at least 5.
Yeah, it should have been a sack for a loss. But as you can tell in watching them, they're not used to running the stuff that he's calling. So it's like they're kind of running around like a chicken with their head cut off.
Yeah, just standing in there and
Yeah,
we're running rut. We're running.
yeah. Score on 5 straight drives.
Yeah.
Wow.
No big deal.
That's so gross.
I know, especially when you play the goddamn Commanders.
Almost 5 down linemen and a blitz coming from the Eagles, and it doesn't matter anyway.
He drilled him. He
Nice
popped
hit
him. Huh?
By Gardner Johnson and gets the flag
Get
on
the
top
flag
of it, I think.
out of bounds.
Either by taunting or by
No,
late
out
hit.
of bounds.
Let's talk about it. All right, how are we going to screw these guys?
I know.
Well, the thing is, I don't really know.
It really isn't.
And
Let me see.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, was it really late?
I don't
No,
think
it
so.
wasn't.
It looks like he's on the
Inbounds.
sideline.
Yeah, we can't see there.
Helmet.
Oh, okay.
That's what did it, helmet to helmet. Because he's high.
And he had a 1 foot out of bounds for what it's worth
Mm-hmm.
when he initiated contact.
Yeah.
So, all right.
That's a bad call.
Terrible call.
They just said it's a bad call.
I thought he knocked him pretty clean in the helmet.
I know, but they said it was a bad call because they were saying it was out of bounds.
There's a shirtless guy with a green painted body
Oh God, this guy
and a
awful.
Batman mask.
So that makes it 1st and 10 from midfield. Shocker, the Commanders are running it again, this time only for a yard and a
couple
half.
yards.
Okay, that's good.
That's good.
That is what
Hey.
football is supposed to be.
You think?
Real quick, how's that shirtless guy living through this?
I have no
don't know.
idea.
Fucking freezing.
He's probably drunk.
Yeah, it's all
He's gotta
liquor.
be wasted.
All liquor.
Shout out to the Jacqueline's Blackberry Brandy.
See, look,
Hopefully
it shouldn't have been a penalty. See, right there. See, there shouldn't have been a shot. There shouldn't have been a penalty.
That's a really bad call.
That should, yeah, really bad call.
2nd and 9.
Yes, come on, baby, get him off the
As,
field.
Okay.
Eagles are in too high.
Shotgun.
They're gonna run it. It's a draw.
They're absolutely going to run it on 2nd and 9 if they can get it off. They do. It's a quick reverse to Curtis Samuel on a wildcat, and he
Nice.
gets stuffed up by Hassan Reddick. It's going to be like 3rd and 3 here, fellas. 3rd and 4.
34, 33.
God, I hate this. I hate this. The clock just
3
keeps
yards
running.
and a cloud of dust.
It's so miserable.
I know.
It's not fun to watch. It's
No.
not great
And
football.
and there should have been a penalty right
Yeah,
there.
blocking the back there.
Blocking the back and the up, high, low.
This is like little engine that could bullshit.
know.
It's so bad.
For the
3rd
Eagles,
and 3. 12 for 16 on 3rd downs tonight. Taylor Haneke
Negative 12,
looks,
13
throws
for
deep
16.
to the left-hand side.
Terrible ball!
And there it is!
That's
Intercepted!
what's up!
Plus 440 if you just hit the CJ Gardner-Johnson interception. Congratulations to you. But that
Damn
is-
Skippy.
Called it in the first
It's
quarter,
about damn
baby. Let's
time.
fucking go.
It's about motherfucking time.
Yes.
I believe there was actually 5 down linemen rushing the quarterback, too.
Don't
Tank.
give him that much fucking credit.
Nope, just 4.
No, Gannon was planning this all
Just
along.
It's just fucking 4.
It's
And you
just a
threw it.
terrible throw. Heineke
Really
had
bad throw.
time.
Under through Terry McLaurin. Who does that?
Yep.
So just a good read by. They're gonna get the ball on the 6-yard line here,
God
fellas.
damn, Chauncey's going to get paid. Like, it's
He
Chauncey's
better get paid here.
better.
Chauncey's played so much better than I think they expected that I don't know if they do re-sign him.
They do. They need to.
Well, they do, but you're also going to sign Jalen Hurts this offseason, so he's going to get a shit ton of money. Like,
Is it
There's
Jalen Hurts
plenty of
last
money.
year? Is it Jalen Hurts last year?
yeah, it's his 4th year.
Shit.
Oh yeah, because he doesn't have the 5th-year option.
Yeah, because
So,
he's
yeah.
He's a second round.
second round quarterback. Yeah.
So
But they still could just
So
tender.
he's up for an extension this year.
He's
Yeah.
like for a
you don't
extension.
think after all that bitching about safety and a guy like wanted Kyle Hamilton, you don't think they're gonna pay that guy now?
I would hope. But
on.
I mean, it's just one of those things. Like, you've got money in so many places.
Kevon Wallace made a play.
Oh yeah, he made a play.
There we go.
Very exciting
He
stuff.
did make a tackle. Plus, they like him on Twitter. So
They do.
Who likes him
that's
on Twitter?
people.
Who the fuck about liking him on Twitter?
Yeah, I know. That's my point.
He looks inept at times playing safety.
Yeah, no, and that's the problem when he sucks. Like, when you've got a spot where Maddox goes down and Chauncey can play the slot, you don't have the flexibility to be like, all right, we're going to do Scott in these situations, and other times we're going to have Chauncey come up, and we can have our 3rd safety back there, unless you're going to play Scott back there, and maybe those two.
Josiah plays both though.
Yeah, so maybe that's what they'll do.
That's the one thing that you can do, but Kevon Wallace is not the answer. I'm sorry.
No.
He had that one play, and maybe he'll get better throughout the season. But I need to see that, and I need to see it in a bigger
scheme of things.
Yeah.
Scheme of things. So
Like a Super Bowl, maybe in a couple weeks.
It's just hilarious to me, Tank, that this guy has been dying for his safety. Then there is a playmaking one. He's like, he probably won't get paid here. Anyway,
we're 39 million under the cap next year.
yeah, and more, I would assume. With the,
But they have a lot of guys that are free agents. Like Hargrave is up for a deal.
Yeah.
He's going to be a free agent, so you got to figure that out. I don't know. I just feel like
if he tries to break the bank, then I feel like Marlin is doing pretty good, and we drafted some guys that if Hargraves rolls, That's somebody. But she is safety. You each drafted Kevon Wallace, really?
Yeah. No, and John's right. I bitched about safety constantly, so I love to see it. It's just I'm curious if Howie was prepared or expected to pay top of the line money.
You had to be.
You know.
1st and 10 here for the Eagles, starting at their own 7. It's a nice little handoff to Miles Sanders for 3, as everyone's going to get kept up on running the football here.
Yeah.
All right. Replay this shit. Put this in the veins, baby. Taylor Heineke just winging it and getting crushed. Let's go.
It's just
well, see, they're trying to do some things to run him off. See,
to bait him in the middle. Yep.
Yeah. But see, Epps.
Not happening.
You see, before it even Epps had put his hand up like, yeah.
That's getting picked up. 2nd and 7. Eagles with 4 wide, excuse me. It is a RPO. Hurts pulls it down. Beautiful run towards the middle for 12 and a first down.
Nice.
There we go.
That's Jalen at his best right there.
Yes.
I mean, Sanders was going to get crushed on that if they handed it off. He nailed it.
And that's the one thing that I do like about him is he knows when to pull it in and run. And it's like sometimes like, well, what if he gets hurt? Well, he's out there to play. What are you going to wrap him in bubble wrap? Shut the hell up and let the kid play.
Yeah, and he's young. It's not like he's 34 and doing this.
Yeah.
4 wide here for the Eagles. 1st and 10 from their 20. Another RPO where Miles Sanders does get it this time. Gets it for 5, 6, 7.
Yes.
And 2nd and 3 coming up.
He would have got more. That was funny because if you watch that closely, you can see the linebacker that was chasing him was about to blow what we call a gasket. He started kind of stumbling. That means that the hammy's about to pop. That means you're going way too fast, sir.
Let's go with the hammy pop play on 2nd and 10. I like that.
I like that. They say, 2nd and 8. I mean 2nd and 2.
Yeah.
First play we got 8 yards.
Ooh, Grant Calcaterra in on this.
All 3 tight ends
like
in on this.
Yeah, it's another quick RPO to
so
Hurts.
It's supposed to be a
finds
shot.
around, somehow turns literally nothing into about a 1.5 gain. It'll be 3rd and inches.
3rd and inches, yes.
That was a shot play.
That was about to take a shot downfield, yeah.
Yep.
But they ran like a bit of a blitz. This is like when you see how the defense is deployed. Watch this. Look at this. Watch how they got. Look. 1, 2, 3. See the guys are coming.
Covered up. Oh, Watkins is wide open too.
Exactly.
Shit.
But it's like but them running, those guys knowing that we have the carte blanche to shoot upfield.
Exactly.
Like we don't see that with our guys, and we have the guys to do that.
Really quick QB sneak. They're going to get it.
Yeah, first down. That's good for an Eagles first down.
Did you see the 2? There was 2 Commanders players in the secondary that held up their hands like it was 4th down.
I know they're dumb.
I love that. 1st and 10. Hey, how about just a 14-minute offensive drive here, right?
I don't know.
Send it in with zeros as they kick a field goal for the win.
Well, the nice thing is here, I mean, obviously if you get a touchdown, it's a situation where Washington's got to get the touchdown.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Real quick, I just want to fit in fuck Jack Del Rio.
Yeah, fuck Jack Del Rio.
Fuck Jack Del Rio.
Absolutely.
Eat shit, Jack.
Yeah, Jack's a dick.
They just flashed that Jalen Hurts is 2-0 when trailing behind 2 scores this year, which nobody else is. What a weird stat to throw up.
Go.
There is Goddard on a tunnle for 4. They're saying a fumble, and they are going to rule this a touchdown.
They're ruling this a touchdown.
To go back and review it because they have no idea.
No.
Why on earth was that even a thing? He was down.
He's down.
And Dallas Goedert's hurt.
Oh, no. He's grabbing his knee.
Is not good. Inner thigh is not good. What is happening here?
Oh, crap.
So when I see this replay, is it going to be close?
Not even. He was down.
Crowd has just yelled like, what the hell are you guys talking about? First of all, it's a face mask. Second of all, it is a fumble.
It is a fumble.
But he's down. He's touched
right
by
Goddard.
Yeah.
It's a face mask.
That's a face mask that wasn't called.
And they won't call it on review.
Call it now.
You can't call it on review.
Why is the guy standing there? The guy standing right there not calling it. Big time.
Man. I mean, I don't even think he's touching him when he's down.
I think his leg.
I think this is going to be a touchdown, guys.
Watch Davis's leg. Watch the feet.
Mm-hmm. I'm watching. Still doesn't have clear control of the ball until right now.
Yeah, he's got his
arm. It looks like as he's getting up, his arm crushed him.
Yeah.
But
that's out. It shouldn't be out because
you missed the face mask. Yeah,
you missed the face mask, but that's not reviewable because the NFL reffing union are total pieces of shit.
And I hate to say this about my guy Troy Vincent, but he said he trusts the judgment of the officials. You trust that, right? You see what I'm seeing right now?
No.
And not only that, it's official right there.
Yep.
How can you miss that call? Just like he said, how can you miss that call?
Well, here's the thing. I couldn't find my keys today
for
about an hour, and they were right in fucking front
of me. But you're not an official, though.
I'm not, but I'm just saying.
To me,
we miss stuff that's right in front of us all the time.
To me, the way this official shit is going, it's like you got guys working the entire offseason to come and play a game, and you got a part-time officials, and they're fucking up left and right. And it's like you're steady like trying to brush this shit under the rug. It's like you fucking up people's seasons. And they fucked up the Saints season.
Yeah.
They fucked up a bunch of people's seasons.
Well,
they fucked up right here.
Dallas Goedert could be done for the year on a hit like that. The way he just went down and grabbed his knee.
And not only that, but on the face mask too that you didn't even call.
Yep.
That's a majorly criminal play right there.
It's a big-time criminal play. And
that's really awful.
The fact that it was done right in front of an official, what the fuck are you looking at? What are you watching? What are you watching? The ball is right there. What are you? Tell me what you have to tell me what you're watching in that situation. It's like because I was like it's like they protect them with everything. But it's no protecting from this bullshit.
No,
and when I say it's not just the NFL. It's across the board. You can't players who are currently playing can't say shit about them. I'm your voice of reason. The officiating in all pro sports right now sucks ass.
It's really bad.
So it's really bad. And I don't know if they need to. I was like, no, just like you're supposed to say something. They should be. Should be fired.
Has it ever been good though? Like nobody likes saying the refs are good tonight.
Yeah, has there
nobody
ever been
ever says that.
Well, when I was playing, it wasn't this blatantly wrong. When I say blatantly wrong, when they saw a play, they would call it. If you go to a official and say, "Hey, I'm getting held,"
yeah,
he'll say, "Okay, but give me a number." You give him a number, and he'll try to watch it. It's like, but now it's like. They're looking to call like illegal fucking contact, which is not even legal contact, or defensive holding on the pass, and it's not even a player who's getting the ball. They miss so many holding calls versus the offensive line that have something to do with the play. It's not even funny. I was like, and I'm watching. I was like, this shit it sucks ass.
Well, I think there's something to be said for that. Because the rules have changed ever since Brady tore his ACL. So as the leagues change, there's so much more ticky-tack bullshit that we're also looking for them to call. You know what I mean? Like, it's just evolved in that way where before, they could beat the shit out of you and you'd be like, yeah, what? It's football. Go out there.
And then right now, watch, they're going to say, we missed the call.
Yeah, something stupid. And here is the Commanders running the football for about 2 yards.
2 yards, yeah. I think the defense is going to swell up right here. I think this is what the defense shows, even though we've been playing like 30-plus minutes, they hold up a blow-up right here.
Yeah, this is it's slow to adjust, but it's an adjustment. It's like if your grandmother just told you she found out about Facebook.
Not only that, the guy who did the face mask also recovered the fumble. Really?
It's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, that play.
Yeah, that's blatant. And that was blatant, too.
It swings the game. I mean,
big time.
2nd and 9. Now the Commanders... on a screen that almost gets blown up and is going to get blown up anyway.
It's going to get blown up.
Yes. Unreal. Awesome. So they lose about 6 yards on that.
Where'd it go? That's Milton.
Milton is having himself a pretty decent game.
All right. And if they can hold it for this play, it's a reasonably long kick for a kicker that's looked shaky tonight.
Yeah.
He's made one from 58 tonight, though.
Yeah, you do.
But he's almost missed from 20.
Yeah,
so I'm hoping.
Yeah, but he made the 58.
I would love a sack here.
Yeah,
Doomer Barchard is here. Doomer Barchard.
Yes.
They do who?
Doomer Barchard. He's just ready for the worst outcome.
Yes, exactly. After this night, absolutely I am. And I believe they're only rushing 3 here. They're going to drop in coverage tank. This is unbelievable.
No, all
right. And
Heinicke
is still looking.
Yes.
Throws it away, and it's going to be a long one. A flag on the play, too.
That's a makeup. Is that a makeup grounding call?
It should be grounding.
Is it? He's out. He's way out of the tackle
No, but
box.
he didn't make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, there we go. It's the same thing.
Hey, leave him in now.
All right, fuck him, yeah.
So that's 10. Anna lost it down. I think they're out of field
They
goal
might
range
be
now.
out of field goal range now.
Woo! Thank God for that bullshit ref. Yep.
Illegal man downfield.
That's declined.
Okay.
All right. So let's see. Man, I mean, it's a 56, right?
All right. Well, there you go. There's
They're
Quinn.
trying to throw it down
Yeah.
right there. And see, look, it doesn't make it to the line of scrimmage. See, it's got to make it to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, yeah. It was out of bounds by that point.
Yeah.
It would be amazing.
They finna try.
Oh man, how long is this kick?
It's going to be shorter than 58. I think it's 51 or 55. I was right.
shitty.
55.
All right,
55.
miss this, you loser. Miss this kick.
Here's the kick from the right hash. It
No good.
is
He's gonna miss it 'cause he's a loser now.
right down the middle.
Woo!
Woo! But
I say we still got to get a touchdown, though.
I mean, it's only 5. 7:33
Yeah.
left here in the fourth. Are they going to win the game? The
Yeah.
answer is yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm going to go pee right now.
All right.
I'll be right
Yes,
back.
please do that. As
All right, real
I'm
quick.
gonna piss in Jonathan Gannon's face in a minute.
I need to fit this in. Beat the Barcher.
Oh, yes,
trivia.
Al.
Oh
Alvin.
yeah.
All right, so listen
Make it a
closely.
good one.
Listen closely. The Eagles, in their playoff history, have played 5 teams one time.
5 teams one time in Eagles playoff history.
Yes. They are 1-0 versus one of those teams, and the other 4, they are 0-1.
Wow. All right.
So who are the 5 teams?
All right, they gotta
so
be-
one winner and 4 losers.
I believe they all have to be wild card people because that's the only time you would randomly see them. And they've only seen them once, so that eliminates the no, it doesn't. The Atlanta Falcons are the only people that they have faced
I like that. I like that.
in the playoffs and are 1-0 against. And the 4 teams that they are 0-1 against, who have they lost to?
Carolina's got to be one.
Carolina's a good one. I would say the Rams
All
are
right,
the other.
Jot those down real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since it's 5 teams.
So,
So I'm saying, Carolina
Atlanta,
and
right?
Atlanta
For you.
is the 1-0.
Yeah, 1-0.
They've lost to Carolina. The Rams, I believe, is the only team that they have faced in that 2000 NFC Championship game.
I feel like they might
Oh
have
no,
played
because
them one other time in that run.
Atlanta's out. They beat them in the NFC title game, so that's out.
yeah.
It's not Atlanta, but I'm sticking with the Rams. This is going to take some time here, Alvin.
Carolina's a definite. I think it was
Carolina's
the
for
Jake
sure.
Delhomme. They've only been in the playoffs so many times. It's got to be Carolina.
Did they only face the Bears once in the playoffs?
They had the
No.
double doink, and then they played him in the
Nope.
in
There's
the
no
80
way.
or something like that. They've played the Bears before.
They've played the Saints more than once.
Packers?
Yep.
I believe.
4th and
they-
26,
Yep.
and then I'm trying to think of another game. I-
Michael Vick throwing to an interception.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
2013 or,
Yeah.
or whenever that was.
All right,
Um,
got to be out of conference. I'm trying to think.
2010.
Detroit? Have they played
Ah,
Detroit in the
but
playoffs?
they won. They beat the Lions with Ray Rhodes.
So maybe that's the one that they've beaten?
yeah, we'll say that.
Okay, let's
we'll
do
go
that.
with the Lions.
Let's go with Detroit.
We're trying to name the Eagles have played only 5 teams once in the playoffs. They're 1-0 against this team and 0-1 against the other 4. So we're guessing the Detroit Lions
Are the one
is,
that
is the
they've
one they
beaten.
beat.
Yeah.
Then the ones they lost to and only faced once, the Panthers, the Rams, and I can't come up with the other 2 or for guesses. I don't even know if those 2 are right.
Tampa Bay.
The Buccaneers.
No, because you had the closing of the link, and then they played them last year.
last year.
That's
or
right.
closing the vet.
What are you talking about? Wait, so what was the question?
So they've only faced these teams once in the playoffs and lost to them.
Once in the playoffs.
Once in the playoffs and lost to them.
All right. Well, Washington has to be one of these teams.
You're
right.
right. You're right.
And the Giants.
Oh,
No.
they never played in the
Giants?
playoffs. I
They had
don't
the
think.
Jason Sehorn game forever ago.
Yeah.
Um,
Have they played them again in the playoffs?
yeah, they must have played the Giants again in the playoffs.
First and
right?
10 for the Eagles as we try to figure that out as Miles Sanders scoots ahead for about 4 yards.
They had too many good seasons. I feel like in the early 2000s to not.
We only played them. We played them.
Let's see.
In the playoffs.
Ah,
When I was there.
okay.
Because we lost. It was a Jason Sehorn game.
Did they play him in any of the earlier runs, like Vermeil?
No,
I don't think.
they
All
did
right,
there
let's go.
either.
With, you want to go with the Giants?
The Giants are an interesting guess.
That's fun. I mean, yeah, not as many wild cards back in the day.
Though I felt like they beat them on the road to the. Didn't you guys beat them during that 04 year or 03 year? One of those two? Maybe not. 2nd and 7. A little razzle dazzle as Quez Watkins on the end around gets the first down and a yard more. And his strength coach is very happy that he's not Hank Baskin.
All right, so
we're going Detroit. Detroit with the win.
The win.
Carolina, Washington, New York, and we got to throw another random team out there.
All right.
So
I was going to say Arizona because they lost to them in the NFC Championship
that's a
game.
good one. That's
I like
a really good one.
I like that a lot.
I think that might be it.
I think that's it. That's a good list.
All
if
right.
it's not. All right. So final answer, Alvin. Detroit is the 1-0. Carolina, Washington, New York, and Arizona are the 0-1s. As it's 1st and 10 for Miles Sanders, as gets a couple of yards there.
And we have a loser Giants fan in the comments.
Oh, what's up, loser Giants fan?
Yeah,
It's fine.
Nice holding on a 2-yard run. It's always my favorite.
just wanted to say hello, and we're going to leave him be. That's
Okay.
it. That's the
All
end of
right.
it. Just want to let him know I see it.
Talking about my New York Giants, by the way.
Your New York Giants.
My New York Giants, who are right behind the Philadelphia Eagles and would actually have a tie for the division lead if they lose this game. Those New York Giants?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
They're not that good.
Ooh, all right. The answer's in.
All right, here we go.
We got the Lions.
All right.
We got the Panthers.
All right.
We've got Washington.
All right. Good call, buddy.
And this is a giant blip by us. The Seahawks.
Oh, my God.
Whoa.
Of course.
and
Of
the
course.
49ers.
Oh, and the 49ers are another good one.
Damn.
1st and 20.
Oh,
Hurts
Jalen
going
with a
deep.
bomb.
Down the middle.
He's
He's
got
got
a
Quez.
basket.
And they're
And he's
down to
been
the 30
untouched.
and more. Oh, shit. He just fumbled the
it.
football. Oh, my God. It's still alive. But the ground caused that. The ground caused that.
He did it
the
on
ref
his
threw the
own.
flag.
Because he got back up.
He got back up on his own. That's a fumble.
Holy shit, skill players. What are you doing tonight? What in the world?
Was he? I thought he
that is
somersaulted
the weirdest
untouched.
The ref threw the
beanie?
down, yeah.
All right, let's see this again. I mean, he is wide open, first of all. Jalen has it. It's caught.
touched.
He goes
I think he was
down. I
touched.
think he's got to get touched.
I think it was touched
Jesus.
before that.
It's a fumble if he doesn't get if Forrest touches him on the way down. Oh, no. I don't know, guys.
I think that's a fumble.
I think it's a fumble. Jesus Christ.
Did he? Just earlier in the clip? Yeah, from there you can't.
All right. I hope you're right, Tank.
Well, as long as it's an Eagles ruling first, which
Nope.
it's not,
Nope.
so the
Nope.
Eagles have to challenge that, which...
They're not going to. Oh, yeah, they look at it.
Oh, yeah, it's a turnover.
Turnovers,
All right. Ugh.
but 3 turnovers tonight, guys. Fucking.
Well, look. Okay, that stat was
just gotta laugh.
significant.
Just got to laugh. That's ridiculous. What? They're gonna win this on a no fucking touchdown passes. And I just retweeted something from Ben Baldwin saying this isn't sustainable for the Commanders tonight. Unreal.
I'm going home.
Yeah, go home. Go home.
All
Tank.
right,
I'm going to see you
So
guys
sorry.
later. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Man. Get warmed up. Well, plenty of bitching here.
Appreciate you,
too.
Tank.
So this one's on me, guys. I jinxed this whole
It's not
thing.
over yet.
I know, but
It's
I mean,
not over
the
yet.
way it's going, it sounds like a Barchard fix. 2nd and 7. Be real nice for another turnover here
Come on.
on the other side as they keep it on the ground, and it is Gibson, and just about 3 yards as he shoves himself forward. 3rd and 4 coming up here. Tank with a nice yell. Yeah, just fucking 0 for 2 with an interception and a sack.
This whole thing's been so miserable.
The first half, they all look like Peyton Manning. Great. Just great.
3rd and 4. I mean,
We've got a nice balloon animal in the end zone, so maybe that'll bring some energy in there. I don't know how you got that in there. Or
how do
where
you
that
not
gets
strangle
started.
it by this point in
I
the
don't
game?
know. 3rd and 4, they rush 4.
Heineken
Oh, my
is
God.
back foot.
And Curtis Samuel is just waiting.
And they
Oh,
threw
flag.
Is it a flag on Samuel?
Flag on Samuel because there's going to be offensive pass
Heineke's
interference.
so pissed.
Everyone's pissed.
Yes.
Everyone's
yes,
pissed.
yes,
Good.
yes, yes, yes,
Good.
yes, 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 yes. Eat
I mean,
it.
Curtis Samuel was not arguing at all, so I'd like to see the replay.
Eat it.
Oh, it's Jahan Dotson. Okay, never mind. That's why.
Oh, what did he? Oh, did he set an illegal pick?
He definitely.
He's probably going to clock.
He did.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if the Eagles get called for that every fucking 5 seconds, then so do the Commanders. So
There we go.
yeah,
Rub route.
there we go.
Rub route went wrong. Or went right, I should say.
Wub wout. I think I've thrown in a couple of those, by the way. So
Yeah,
Sorry
I didn't
about
even
that,
notice.
everybody.
My lips are just gone. My face is just frozen solid.
3rd and 14, empty backfield for the Commanders. They go 5 wide. Eagles send 4. Reddick trying to get around there doesn't matter.
No!
As Gibson
No way!
tries to dipsy-do and does not. He's about 2.5 yards short. It'll be 4th down. Thank God.
All right, Washington's going to punt this. Which
I still can't believe that Quez Watkins fumbled that fucking
That's
football.
so ridiculous, dude. That's such a ridiculous
Help!
play.
How did that happen?
It goes from like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
This offense is going to be okay. Fuck. Yeah, that's
They're going to win this game. They're going to win this game.
all right. Keep saying it.
They're gonna
3
win this
minutes. 3 minutes to go, and here is Britton Covey.
Our favorite,
Just kidding. Septibust one more
Mr.
time.
Bill.
Oh no, not me.
He just is. He's going off the waterfall. Oh, Mr. Bill, Britton Covey.
Howie Roseman, like at the trade deadline, just went, we're good there. We're fine.
Yeah, Robert Quinn's going to return kicks.
All right.
That'd be sick.
That would be awesome. If one time they were just like, Robert,
Hey, did
get back there.
by the way, did the Buffalo Bills really embrace Naeem Hines in the last 2 weeks? Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. People made that a big deal. It was not a big deal.
1st and 10 for the Philadelphia Eagles from their own 20. A quick, semi-delayed handoff to Sanders for about 4. God,
Guys, there's 3 minutes left.
I know.
You have 3 timeouts, 2-minute warning. I mean, it's not ideal. I don't know if they're
Plenty
trying to
of
set
time.
something up, but
I believe they're setting up what's known as trying to score before the game ends.
yeah. But a team that's it's weird because here's what bothers me more than that. They're
Jesus.
not okay. They went back into the huddle.
Oh, yeah, right.
They're gonna
right.
run this snap with time left on the clock, about 10 seconds.
They're gonna play last possessions here.
Dallas
trying to
is
win
still
the
out
football
there,
game.
by the way.
Oh God, Jalen was running for his life on that one. Dallas is still out there.
That's what the graphic said.
Okay.
Good night. Thank you. So, some of the bartenders at the Gatehouse calling it a night.
Gatehouse is closing up. Yeah.
Yeah,
Gatehouse
they're
is
just about
closing
shut
up.
down.
Just us chickens.
Yeah, they keep it here for us on the outside, which is nice, and we appreciate them for it.
We do. For times just like this, to celebrate. The Eagles
Celebrate.
kind of come back from a comeback win, down 5 points in the 4th quarter. Jalen Hurts on 3rd and 8 with some time.
Oh, he ran right into it.
What was
I
that?
have no
He ran
idea
right
what that was.
into it. Now you're gonna go. You're gonna have to punt it.
You're gonna have to punt it.
You're gonna have to punt it and burn all your timeouts.
What a stand! He just said, "What a stand!" It's really easy when you walk right into, and that's just a simple stunt. What is he doing?
He's forcing that.
That's just really bad. And that's, I wonder if that's any result over the.
Oh!
It's a fake punt. No, it's an
What?
almost punt. Wow.
Siposs with a monster punt.
Siposs, you brass set of balls, you.
What? Oh my! Everything is going wrong in this game. Everything.
Everything is going wrong.
Uh-oh.
Please tell me that's somehow on Washington for a re-kick. What was it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, like,
Oh, we get to punt again.
Siposs is yelling, what the hell was I supposed to do? I'm pretty sure, if I'm lip reading
Which
correctly.
he's right. I mean, that was a great play by him.
It was.
That was a great play.
Got to make him re-kick it, right? Yeah. That was too good
Go
of a
for it.
punt. I honestly thought it was a fake in a second. I was like, you got to be shitting me. But it was
Who
just,
fucked that up? Kayvon? Was that Kayvon back there? He just let somebody
idea.
totally.
Roughing the kicker.
oh, yeah, something.
Look,
he just took
rough
off.
the kicker.
Everyone took off.
Yeah, it was Kayvon. I think he just missed the assignment, or somebody missed an assignment, and it looked like Kayvon.
Please, God, someone stop the madness.
Well, 2 minutes and 8 seconds.
Can the
now.
Commanders just fucking muff a punt here to make it equal? They're due. They're overdue for doing something really stupid.
LSU style. Let's go.
Come on. Muff this. Muff this. Yeah. From the
Fumble.
40
And a fumble.
God,
to
they
the
can't
45.
tackle.
They get the 47. They're going to lose to the fucking Commanders on a Monday night game.
And you lost the shitty thing about that, too, is you also lost the 2-minute warning because you could have gotten that after first down. Now you don't get that after first down.
Jalen shouldn't have worn that fucking suit.
Oh, stop.
That damn suit. He looked really good in it. Too good in it.
Steven's asking, is Covey so bad that you miss Rager?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. There's no difference. There's actually a downgrade.
Covey's dropped a lot of balls, too. So it's Rager's been more dynamic.
Special
actually.
teams stink. They're really bad. There's outside of what you just saw with Aaron Sipos, like that's been the only highlighted moment. I'm not sure that's a highlight.
No, it's a recovery.
So bad. Like everything looked like they were going to walk into this game and just handle their business, and it has been everything but that for the first 2 minutes of the game. Yeah, right. Just the last time they were in control.
Absolutely abysmal. I mean, I mean,
there's still horrific no call on Dallas's face mask
There
on
is.
the table.
Yep.
Very bad. Reffing has not been good all game on either side. Neither have the offenses either. Somehow,
the
Washington has scored more points.
Yeah, Gannon's been lacking. Ooh, are people leaving early?
Oh,
yeah, I would be too.
I've
Go beat traffic, honestly.
we've been seeing some people come by here.
Yeah, we have seen a couple of people.
Well, you're not being any traffic when you're over here.
Well, that's very true. Of course, we're live from the Gatehouse, which will be for every single home game. As Vince Rizzuto from PhillySportsTrips.com just told us, we are extending throughout the winter, and we're not going to be idiots every time.
Sometimes.
We should have been right next to the lovely heaters that are here, or just, inside with everybody else.
Mondays, they operate like a normal restaurant. They're open.
They do. And it's fantastic food. It is, even if you're not doing the tailgate, walking in there and just having a beer and their fries are totally worth it. So come on down. We start like 3 hours before every game time, so 9 a.m. on 1 o'clock and so on.
Any non-Monday, we're inside.
Any not Monday, we're inside.
Yeah.
And we'll see. There's already been tipping that the Eagles are going to get some bump ups. They're going to with all the game swapping.
Do they flex Monday nights?
I don't know if they'll flex Monday nights.
Yeah,
maybe it'll just be Sunday nights.
Yeah. I don't think they flex Monday
But they might get one or two more Sunday night games. They've had a lot of prime time, late night, there's been a lot of that, it feels like.
I think we've been here for as many nights as morning, like 1 o'clock.
I think we're about even.
Yeah.
Especially for home games.
They're no Denver Broncos. My Denver Broncos.
So it'll be about 40 minutes of possession time for Washington here as
timeout.
They're just look, half a yard there, boys?
Yeah, nothing.
Nick looks sick. Jesus.
He might have a cold.
Get that man some orange juice.
Yeah, well, he's going to have a lot to say to Jonathan Gannon after this game, I think. Yep. And rightfully so. I mean, this is embarrassing.
Yeah, I mean, trust me, what the offense has done has been pretty embarrassing.
God.
Oh, my God. I just can't believe
that
he got up his
play, man. They're replaying the Quez play if you don't have it on.
This is
my God.
That was the win.
That was the win.
Fuck.
2 fumble recoveries and an interception.
It's ridiculous.
So crazy. Eagles bunched up on the line, 2nd and 9. They're going to play in zone, and it is a counter. Not doing much of anything for about 3 yards, so it'll be 3rd and about 7, 6.
Which means very crappy Taylor Heineke's going to have to throw a ball again.
Love it. Jalen Hurts saying, yeah, when I get back out there, I'm going to fucking kill these guys. I can't believe this night is happening. That seems like at least it's the first time I've seen Jalen down.
He looks down for sure. He looks down.
Should be. I'd be after this. It's hard to stay up after this one.
They just can't find anything. I mean, it's all been sand through the fingers whenever it feels like they've got something going.
Is that a Bill and Ted reference you just made there?
It's just a thing. It's just a thing people say.
Sand, wind.
All right.
Socrates. No?
Yeah, that's
All right.
yeah. We'll play some chess with Death after this.
3rd and 7. Jonathan Gannon has his corners pressed. Here is Taylor
Oh,
Henneke
come on,
looking
come
for
on.
somebody.
Pocket
Rolling
collapsing.
out to his right.
He's got
Finds
no,
nobody.
he just
Takes
kneeled.
the knee.
He
And they're
just-
going to throw a
No!
flag. They're going to fucking throw a flag because he took a knee, and they're going to say he
What?
engaged in tackling. That is fucking ridiculous. Please throw this game in a trash bin along with the tackling rules. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Because Brandon Graham touched him, and he wasn't sure what was happening. They're going to call that roughing the passer. Holy shit.
Oh,
Brandon
my
Graham.
God.
You have got to be fucking kidding
That's
me.
game.
That's game. That's it. That is how they're going to lose this fucking game. They lost this game on a Quez Watkins, 40-yard fumble reception and Brandon Graham touching somebody while he was down. It's not the right call, Troy. That's fucking bullshit. That's a terrible call. He wasn't sure what was going on, and he's already fucking going full speed. What quarterback just stands there and takes a knee while it's scrambling back and forth?
Well, that's a fucking brilliant play by Heineke. That's a brilliant fucking play.
Quez Watkins and the refs, I'm ready to throw this microphone at the television. I'm tweeting that out, by the way.
Sure. You can.
Oh, my God. I can't believe that's how they're going to lose this game.
He just,
I mean, Brandon Graham is also giving himself up as he's going full speed. I don't understand. How are you supposed to stop? I guess he is kind of like, I don't know.
yeah, he's trying to hold himself up at
I
the
don't
end,
know.
but that's a brilliant fucking play by Heineke. I mean, he got lucky as shit.
He got lucky. That wasn't planned, but
Nobody ever kneels like that.
oh man, Jalen Hurts, I think, just ripped out, are you fucking kidding me there too?
I've never seen somebody kneel like that in my life. I've never seen it. I can't tell you I've seen that happen before. I mean, the presence, I don't know. Usually you try to throw it away, or you just take the sack, and he fucking kneeled.
I mean, like,
He kneeled.
was there any whistles? Anything? The moment that happened, I just, whatever.
All right.
3rd and 8, and they're going to get the ball back with, like, seconds left.
Yeah, they're going to get it with like 10 seconds left, maybe.
They're just going to kneel it down.
And it's a kneel, which is fitting.
Uh-huh. So this is where you put Devontae Smith back there, right? Little miracle at the old link.
Yep. Or this is Robert Quinn's time to shine.
Put him. Why not? Fucking put him back there at punt return. Nothing else seems to work.
Yeah, we saw Fletcher Cox return a punt in training camp in like 2017, so maybe he could do it.
I can't believe I'm going to Taylor Cordatis myself here, but I'm not saying anything till this game is at zeros. Anything can happen. This game's been too weird already. So they're going to have 11 seconds, and by the time they get the ball, 6 seconds.
6 or
If it's a
7.
decent return, 3 seconds. All right. So it's the hook and ladder, right?
You can tell.
And pray.
You can tell BG's feeling it.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be in this
No.
situation anyway, but yeah.
And see, I was ready to make fun of the people that we saw walk across us, and leave the game early to try and beat traffic, because you don't need to do that if you're parked at the Gatehouse. However, they might have been right.
Stu Gotts from the Levitard show left the Miami Heat game with the Ray Allen shot. So
No way. Yeah. All right, no one can come back from that.
That's an all-timer.
Oh, my God. All right, here we go. 10 seconds left in this Monday night thriller.
And it's a Britton Covey, and
Why?
he just fucking fair catches it at the 10.
Why?
coming back there in the first place?
Just tells you don't want to win this game.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, God. What the fuck is this?
I hope Quez Watkins feels like a big, giant dick. I hope he remembers this game for the fucking rest of the season and then just has this monumental Tyree type of catch during a playoffs that we just forget about all of it.
BG's feeling it.
He's pissed.
He's feeling it.
He knows. And, like, now that he fucked up, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's tough, but.
Jalen Hurts, hook and ladder. And there is Devontae Smith, who is going to just give the Commanders another touchdown at the end, which, if you bet them tonight, congratulations. You've covered handsomely. The Washington Commanders have defeated the Philadelphia Eagles. I believe they're going to make them kick the extra point here because they have to.
Over.
That's going to fuck up their point differential.
It is.
Good.
32 or 33 to 21, depending if.
It's good.
Jesus Christ. So, here's what I'll say. First and foremost, are we ready? I didn't know if we're ready.
You haven't done the thing.
Oh, what's going on? Quez Watkins. What is going on, man? I mean, congratulations, everybody. For those of you that were seeking out that one loss towards those stupid 72 Dolphins, which are now popping their fucking champagne once again. The Eagles are 8-1, so you don't have to worry about perfection. But I didn't want it to fucking end like this, Vince Quinn. I dare to ask, how are you? Live from the Gatehouse. Hi, everybody. Fuck!
Yeah.
Fuck!
This fucking sucks, dude. This sucks. What a miserable game. I mean, the amount of things that went wrong that were so bizarre all over the place consistently throughout this game. And by the way, a game where the owner of the other team was indicted by the Attorney General of Washington, D.C. I mean, this team came out. Let's run through some of the things in my notes.
Yes, please.
A.J. Brown has a ball bounce out of his hands. It's a great deep ball. It bounces out of his hands.
So I'm going to stop you right there. The ball might have been great. The idea that was a good ball to throw, I don't. But, yeah, go ahead.
But it was in his hands.
Sure, yes.
It was in his hands. It was in his hands. It bounced out of his hands. That ball was an interception. We've got, let's see. You have Washington with 5 straight scoring drives. What the fuck is that? You've got the Goddard fumble face mask that was not called. You get the Quez play. And the Brandon Graham play is one of the most bizarre plays I've ever seen in my life.
Not open. Nobody's open. Not willing to take a sack. Not going to throw it away. Takes a knee while Brandon Graham is mid-flow. I don't think he knew what was going on, right?
No one ever does that. Like, if you're a quarterback, you either slip and fall in the backfield and you just fall and you take the sack, or you try to throw the ball away.
I think he knew by the immediate response that he had. He knew.
And that's why I think Heineke pulled something like that was my initial reaction was he pulled something, and that was a brilliant play because he got sandwiched. It wasn't just BG. BG got called for it, but Reddick was there too. He got sandwiched by 2 guys, and he fucking nailed it.
And, I mean, in this situation, you're just trying to get down anyway. You're going to punt it, and you know it. Yeah, I think he planned it.
Brandon Graham, as we're looking at the screen right now, still kneeling down at the 50 and just kind of looking. Don't know if he's waiting for prayer circle, if he's just like incredibly pissed, but looks like he's just waiting. And I would be too, man. Like that last play is unreal as Zach Pascal and Taylor Heineke are
this is weird.
Autographing and swapping jerseys. Do they have some history together?
That's a weird one.
That's probably one of the worst jersey swaps you'll ever see in your life, by the way. And that kind of like on top of, and you mentioned the other thing too, like the Dallas Goedert random fumble was weird. The AJ thing was weird, but good Lord, Quez Watkins, dude, get OBJ in here immediately. Get OBJ in here. if that's what we're going to deal with for the rest of the fucking year while this is cold, and, like, I'm remembering throughout this game of what Devontae Smith, congratulations on the touchdown, by the way, and thanks for helping my fantasy team. But outside of that, like, he said during that Jaguars game, it is so cold. It's freezing here tonight. You know, we're thank God we have heaters, and we still have frozen feet. So, like, part of that, I know it's a dumb reason, but part of that feels like they're just not ready for cold weather or this type of game. They took these guys rather lightly, and Jonathan Gannon sure as fuck did. Good. I mean, that was like basic vanilla. We're running preseason shit, and no problem. 40 minutes on the ground, 45 minutes on the ground. I don't know what the Commanders finished with here, but, like, this is just an anomaly, right? It's a blimp on the radar. It's a division game. No one expected this to kind of happen, and of course, that's why it happened.
Look, it's freak in a lot of ways because of all the completely ridiculous plays and moments and officiating and whatever. I mean, there's a lot of weird shit about that, but Jonathan Gannon, this ain't anything new. Yeah. It's not anything new. You saw this against Houston. You saw it against Dallas. We will see that against Green Bay. You will see that against Tennessee. You will see that against Dallas again, against New York twice. Everybody's going to, like, this is the blueprint now. And this is what it was supposed to be anyway. Washington got lucky as fuck, but they executed it. They weren't even good. Outside of a couple of plays with Terry McLaurin, who had a really good night, nothing else was remarkable. Is there a single Brian Robinson run that you go, wow, my God, he's good? I mean, it just didn't happen. Gibson, my God, he's good. They're totally average, forgettable, rotational backs.
So bad.
And those guys, for 3.5 yards, 4 yards a carry, it felt like just slowly and methodically killed this team. And there's no reason for it. There's nothing that you look at that goes, wow, Washington is so much better in this area, that area.
Yeah.
You had 10 days to plan for this. You had 10 days at home. What happened?
That's the blueprint for under talent like teams. Like when you're playing against a higher talent team, that's literally the blueprint to beat the higher talent team, and it works sometimes. Hence tonight.
Slow it down. To get some turnovers on top of that. 3, like. All that shit that we just said, like, last Tuesday. Jalen Hurts and their superpower in this offense. They don't turn over the ball. And I don't think any of it was on him. None of this was on Jalen outside of maybe that first throw. But, like, Jesus, that's just the concentration. That's a concentration fumble with Quez.
The third down on the last drive. Well, drive.
Yeah, whatever that was.
Drive.
Yeah.
He ran into the 2 linemen on the Washington. So
He did.
The first time that I saw Jalen Hurts on the sideline visibly not even. Down, not feeling great about any of this, and no one did. Like, between that, like, this was, after that Quest thing, you're like, okay, here you go, no problem. They were a problem all night. You get rid of this, you're 9-0, and that didn't happen at all. They sunk right back into, I don't know, everything that we thought this team could never be, which was, like, very mentally headstrong, despite all that. I think I saw Malcolm Jenkins say, like, hey, this is just some good old-fashioned resiliency. And I'm like, no, this is good old playing like shit. You're just playing like shit.
Well, for a while, it sort of was resiliency. I mean, everything up until that Quez play or even the Taylor Heineke play, because they were going to get the ball back with about 2 minutes left. I mean, that's plenty of opportunity still. But when you have so many weird things happen again and again and again and again and again and again, they couldn't recover from it. Ultimately, they ran out of time. But, like, they played one of the weirdest games. They played the worst game they've had all year. They still had a chance in a 1-score game at the end of it.
It should be mentioned, that's the quickest I've seen the link cleared out.
It was empty
in a very long time.
And they were
empty.
Rolling about 2 or 3 minutes. We saw some people, like, checking themselves out before that. Philadelphia's pretty good at knowing when a loss is coming. And, it's been – and coming into this, no one was really hyped either. There's people trying to sell their tickets to this game, a lot. I think we got offered as 3 or 4. So it's just we didn't expect this game to be anything. It didn't seem like the players did either, nor the coaches. But honestly, we were – maybe me got a little ahead of myself with Shane and saying to rotate that out and for his firing, but everybody's saying, well, John, you can't really do much at 8-0, but at fucking 8-1, there's a lot of people that want to fire Jonathan Gannon, and he's not going to get a head coaching job. And I don't think they're going to change that much. So, like, I don't know. I think that's a humongous problem moving forward. You can't fire your defensive coordinator or shuffle it. Can't really shadow ban him. And you're not going to change much until Jordan Davis gets back in for a couple of weeks, and that's probably going to be the Tennessee Titans. You're going to go face what I thought was going to be a pretty easy win on the road in 6 days with Indianapolis and Jeff Sunday. Now that we've got to eat that turd as well this week, but you know, it is not good to have this and then go on the road and then go on the road again in, you know, December twice and all that stuff. So I would say if you have got any suggestions on how to get Jonathan Gannon out of here, or at least, like, I don't know, infiltrate the NovaCare, change out his playbook, get Vic Fangio in there, whatever it is, I am tired of looking at that shit. I can't take it anymore. Even though this team is great, I can't do this for you know.
How about we put
8 more games?
We put a Nick Gannon.
Nick Gannon. It's the 14th kid. Nick Gannon.
You put a Gannon mask on a Fangio and just pretend like, you know, it's actually Gannon. But
I like that.
Yeah.
It's the best suggestion I've heard. Would love to hear from you, 215-509-5833. Just one, how you feel about the first loss of the season, because it's kind of nice, actually. We get to be, you know, we get to actually, like, criticize legitimately, because this was terrible. I kind of feel good about it.
Well, I'll say this too. 15-2, boys.
15-2.
15-2. We're on
12-5, all still on the map.
We're on track. 15-2, baby. You lose some weird shit sometimes. Look, this is the most. They had more turnovers tonight, or as many turnovers tonight as they've had all year. They had a graphic in the middle of this game. They had 3 turnovers through 8 games, which is tied for the fewest in the history of the NFL. I mean, it's
not bad.
It's insane. I think on a cold night, and this is the other part too with A.J. Brown early, his hamstring seemed to be a little jacked up early, and maybe in that first drive or second drive, he just pulled up a little bit lame. Ball goes off his hands early. Pretty much a total non-factor in this game. I mean, when you get pretty late into this one, it's like, all right, you need something on third down. What are you going to do? Usually, what we've seen with this team, A.J. Brown slant.
Yep.
Not there. I don't know. I don't know what kind of shape he was in. They didn't find a way to work him into this game really at all. They found a few moments with Devontae Smith, which makes sense because he crushed them last time in Washington. But otherwise, just wasn't there.
Yeah, the only time that I remember that there was an A.J. Brown slant is when Jalen Hurts missed him and decided, I think, still got a positive play out of it, but there was, you know, something that not a lot of play for A.J. in the middle. Just, you know. Just
in general. I mean, I don't know what his stat line was, and T, if you could maybe look that up, but I can't imagine that he had more than, I don't know, 20 yards.
Real quick, Jalen has a better QBR than him, had tied for as many completions, yet still only had 3 yet less yards than Taylor Heineke.
That sounds exactly right for how this kind of game ended up here. But, you know, if A.J. is having problems with his hamstring early, then you're not going to get the momentum. Plus, if it is cold and it needs to get warmed up every 5 seconds, you're not on the field that much. Less than 20 minutes, like a little more than a quarter, that's the only time the offense was out on the field. And it's because of all the other silly shit we talked about, the turnovers, the random, like, non-face mask, Dallas Goedert fumble, all that. It just seemed like everything that could go right went immediately wrong. There was a couple of times where they tried to correct themselves offensively and defensively, and I don't know. It's not like they did anything crazy outside of dropping and fumbling footballs.
Well, they did. The crazy thing was, like, there's a really, this is deep in the vault. There was a Steve Odenkirk movie back in the day called Kung Pao Enter the Fist.
Oh, I remember that movie.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a long time. Yeah.
And there's a scene where he gets in a fight, and he's like, oh, I blocked your fist with my face. And, like, that's Jonathan Gannon. Like, that's what this run defense is. Oh, you ran over me for 6 yards. Ooh, I stopped your foot with my face for 6 yards. It kept happening again and again. So all these unremarkable guys making unremarkable plays consistently. And then Taylor Heineke, in a couple of those times where he did have to pass, he threw terrible balls in clean pockets. I mean, terrible balls, like 5 yards above a receiver's head, terrible balls. So I just don't know how, when you see a guy playing like that, you can't take advantage of it. And really, I said this earlier, but it needs to be said again. This happened with Houston 10 days ago. And to not watch that game and self-scout, we're late in that game. Yep. What do you see? More 5-man fronts and things like that to put more pressure in the box. They do that late in this game. They start to see changes in it. How does that not happen going into this game? How does that not happen in the second quarter? How does that not happen in the third quarter? Like, it took way too long to make those adjustments. The game was too long at that point. And for all the times they had opportunities, all the other weird shit happened. Like, they had a sack fumble on the first drive. It led to an easy touchdown. Like, it just, after that, nothing happened for them defensively. Nothing.
Yeah, and they're just showing all these different highlights of when their big plays came, and it's because when they, some of those times they did bite up, or they would, and it's not even rushing 5, it's rushing 4, and then everybody flowing to one side, then Terry McLaurin in some random zone pocket that you would never be in, where both safeties are in front of Darius Slay somehow. Like, it's just the alignment issues were off, or it felt like it was off all night. And I think that's just, like you said, why are you giving Taylor Heineke so much goddamn respect? Why?
For what?
Why? And even if you're going to miss on a run blitz, high throw to the left, or like inaccurate throw to the right, he is nowhere near like a veteran quarterback that you could rely on passing 25 or 30. That's why they had the game plan in the first place. Like, this should have been very simple. Jim Schwartz simple. Fucking take out the run, blitz heavy, keeps 8 in the box at all times, and just let him beat you. That's what your biggest strength right now is, your secondary, and you let them hang out to dry simply by not putting much of any pressure on them whatsoever, and going into this stupid window zone coverage all of the time. All of the time. Like, it's
brutal.
4 A.J. Brown targets, by the way.
4.
How many catches? And one?
One catch, 4
7.
targets, and I think probably about the same for Devontae then, too. About 4 or 5 targets, 4 or 5 catches, and a touchdown, right?
No, Devontae actually was pretty good. 6 receptions, 8 targets.
8 targets.
But only 39 yards.
See, it's just like, that's.
And our boy of the night, Quez Watkins.
Deepest ball.
4 receptions, 4 targets, 80 yards.
Your leading wide receiver tonight there, Vince Quinn.
Wow.
So, yeah, and you would think in one of those moments, Taylor Heineke pop-up ball to C.J. Gardner-Johnson, and you think it's like, all right. Now the real people can show up. What are they saying now?
12 for 21 on third down conversions.
Yeah, that is just.
I mean, what?
3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, 3rd and 11. Like, it's not one short 3rd and whatever. They had their number. Plus, they converted at least 1 first down tonight as well. So
they converted a 4th. Yeah,
there's plenty of blame to go around, but it's all on coming into this defensively. And I think for the 3rd time we'll say on this show, because Vince has said it now, but how do you not go, this is our biggest problem. This is what everybody's been looking at since Jordan Davis has gone down. Yeah. Maybe we should shore up the middle of that defense and not get bite on the counters or bite on the. It's very simple stuff that they were running, Vince Quinn. I don't get it.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
It was not remarkable. It's not flashy. This isn't like Kyle Shanahan mastery. You know what I mean? It's none of that. It was very simple. It was very cut and dried. It happened again and again, and they just didn't do anything about it. It's like, as a player, how do you not get pissed off about that?
Yeah.
I'd be so pissed. And one of the other things, too, personnel. I feel like I didn't notice Brandon Graham for a very long time in this game. And then there was a point in the second half, Washington's driving down. It's a 3rd down. BG made 2 straight plays and it was like, oh, haven't seen him. Yep. Nice to see you. He's doing a hell of a job. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like they use the wrong people constantly. I saw a lot of Patrick Johnson, which, he's fine, but you have too many good players to be playing him as much as they were. I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense. And it's happening. It keeps happening. It's just
all the time.
You can't.
And I'll even say, the dropping back in coverage shit really killed them of Hassan doing it a couple of times tonight. I think Patrick Johnson had done it once or twice tonight. Like, just weird choices at odd times to really start to, overcomplicating all of your calls. It doesn't make any sense to me.
It's all bad. I mean, and here's another one. Here's another wonky thing tonight that we didn't get to. That fucking Siposs punt. That punt was ridiculous. I mean, the hell of a play by him to be just under siege and then running out to his right and booting that thing, like pretty solidly booting it down the field. I mean, that was a hell of a punt.
It would have been a hell of a capper if a Siposs punt got blocked there. So, yeah.
Yes, or if he got sacked or whatever, like it could have been disaster and the game would have ended right there. But he has the punt. There's a penalty, so they had to do it again. But, like, nothing went right tonight. Nothing went right.
And I'm pretty sure that's just the tail of the tape here. Nothing went right. They walked into this place thinking that they could just show up and win a football game, and they were scrambling. They didn't have any answers. Did they lead at all during this game? I don't think they did.
They had a 14-7 at one point.
That's right.
Yeah.
But outside of that, like this is not what you wanted to see at all from a playoff contender, a Super Bowl contender, whatever you want to call it. I think you can chalk it up to a weird divisional game. It was going to – we said, hey, if they somehow lose this game, it's going to fucking suck. So we're going to spend all week probably, killing these guys over and over. But I'm not going to get too crazy here unless they lose to the Colts in a very similar fashion, honestly. This sucks. It's going to sit with me for
Jeff
2 days.
Jeff Sunday,
Jeff
baby.
Sunday's next Sunday. Plus, we're going to go see Notre Dame and BC thanks to our friends over at Philly Sports Trips, and you can come join us. I believe there's still some tailgate tickets available if you want to come up to Indy with us.
Bring your jacket.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be 24 degrees, but the tailgate's going to be inside and in a bar. So very, very, very clutch of Vince Rizzuto to do that. Go to phillysportstrips.com/bell to find out where we're going to be at every week, honestly, and gets you into this fine tailgate if you're watching on YouTube here as well. I don't want to sit in misery for the entire show, so could you please text us, give me some pizza, to 215-509-5833, and that is going to get you free pizza from Ilios. Thank you guys so much for sending those coupons out. They gave 100 of them to us, so please feel free to do that. We would like to, at least get something in your freezer that won't disappoint you, unlike, putting perhaps an NFL referee in there, or Quez Watkins, or, Jonathan Gannon. Ilios Pizza, definitely the way to go. Thank you to them for doing that. I don't know, guys. Any final thoughts on this game? I'm pissed that I had to watch it, that we had to stay up on a Monday night, and we're going to be miserable assholes on Tuesday morning.
Yeah, this game sucks. I was cold all night. The whole thing was miserable. There was nothing enjoyable about this. The only thing that is enjoyable that I do have that's left and we didn't get to mention yet, we are hiring. We are hiring somebody to be a part of the show. So if you want to hang out with us, work on the show with us. I mean, very, very intimately work on the show. Like, you're out here at these events.
Editing, video editing, social media stuff, event planning, possibly coming with us on Bird Strips this year or next year, depending on how things kind of shake up here. But definitely go to bellandthebirdmen.com, right?
Yeah, and the application is literally the first thing on bellandthebirdmen.com. So we've gotten a lot of applicants already, and we've gotten some very interesting people. I mean, I'm really excited to talk to a number of people that we've got, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't apply. We want to meet a lot of people, and obviously we haven't even talked to anybody yet. So we're just getting started here, but make sure you go and apply.
And it is, again, just to be clear, for an associate producer position here, and if that is not quite your thing, apply anyway, because there might be some other things that we could use you for if you're not here and local. So, T, anything before we get out of here, my friend?
3 sacks tonight compared to 9 last time we faced them.
That is quite a difference.
Yeah,
I believe that is 6. Is that a difference of 6?
It is. It's a difference of Carson Wentz.
That's why we need the associate producer for your math help.
That's right. 9 from 6, or 9 from 3 is things we'll always need help with. Again, text us anytime your thoughts or whatever, 215-509-5833. Love doing that throughout the week. I will say this. I think it's time to kind of turn the switch on because I've been feeling it. The last couple of weeks, I'm gonna put this loss on me. We weren't jazzed up enough about, we wanted to get through the Commanders for the real part of the season and all that other crap. So it's time to turn it on, fellas. And I think we start that on Thursday before we head to the Colts. And
real quick, I will say this.
Yes.
I have been saying Taylor Heineke shows out against Hall of Fame quarterbacks.
he does.
So
Really
if there's
does.
any silver lining,
It's a good sign for Jalen Hurts.
there's a Hall of Fame quarterback wearing an Eagles jersey.
Greg Ward.
So that'll do it for us, guys. Thank you so much for everybody that watched live here at the Gatehouse. And come on down for the next one for the Packers. I believe it's going to be a good time. So that is
27th.
the 27th. That is Taylor Cordatis. For Vince Quinn, I'm John Barchard. For Bell and the Birdman, live at the Gatehouse. Thank you so much. Make sure you're subscribing right on bellandthebirdman.com. We'll see you guys.
I'm so cold.
Boo!